And here we are again. I'm feeling so much better. I forgot how the rest of the lyrics go to that song. Am I audible to mongrels? Are my audio levels good? Are we good? Are we good? Yeah, okay, good. Hello, Tail. Hello, Sean. Hello, Riochello. Welcome. All right. Well, I was gonna do this at 7 o'clock, CST, Gorse Lab time. But I want to start a little bit early because I want to try to get through CYBERSLEUTH, because I want to get to CYBERSLEUTH so I can get through Hacker's Memory, because this is this is still a JRPG, so I want to get through it. I did do a little bit more side cases and grinding off stream, but now we're back to one of the main plots, so let's just get into it. Ah, Rizuko, greetings to monsters. I just had to crawl out of the shadows once more. I hope you've been well. I've been pretty well, but greetings and salutations, my mongrels. What tidings do you bring for your lord? Also, I probably should have also started this later because my new friend and mutual, Lulu Lurkhart, fellow VTuber, is having her 10K celebration. And I want to thank any of my mongrels who went and subscribe to her. So if you can't make it to mine, I'm okay with you going to visit her and congratulating her. I will post a link to her. I'll post a link to her channel as well, so she can celebrate. And go celebrate her. She is at 10K. She's at 10K subscribers now. Well deserved, and she's a sweetheart and a fellow Legacy of Kain fan. Your scene transition scares me every time. It sounds like a fatal crash piece. Well, I'm good, because make sure that you're all paying attention. It's good that I make sure. Gra. But yes, if any of you want to go support Lulu, I would recommend it. She's great. And we're planning on collabing, I think, next week, possibly after my after my birthday stream and celebration. I still need to figure that out. I'm still working on it. I will probably maybe have an announcement this Wednesday. One thing I want to do is karaoke, that's for sure, but I'm trying to think about what else I want to do. Discovered some old music. Titanium is such a banger. Interesting. But in the meantime, I'm gonna keep playing some Digimon. Some Digimon Story CYBERSLEUTH. I will introduce, I did do some grinding. Because I unlocked an area in the mirror dungeon, which has really helped the grinding a lot. But, well, I'll show it off after we get through this cutscene. It's fine. I'm looking forward to seeing your Kamishiro infiltration plan. Oh yeah, we're infiltrating Kamishiro Industries again. This time with, with Arata by our side. So let's see how well this goes. Excuse me, but what did you need from me? Ah, Yuko Kamishiro. Sorry to have called you here out of the blue. So we have the CYBERSLEUTH the CYBERSLEUTH hacking. Words are hard. So we have the CYBERSLEUTH connection jump, my hacking skills, and your connection. Arata, your hacking skills haven't exactly been great. I mean, we've been seeing that you've been a hacker, but like, your skills have kind of left a lot to be desired, if I'm going to be honest. Especially when we just did a side mission off stream. I did, anyway. We did a side case off stream where we helped him get a rare manga, which is pretty funny. And also we learned that he is not this like cool loner type. He's actually just a big weeb and a big nerd, which is fitting. And my plan involves using all three of these in concert for the first time. Arata really feels like he's just attaching himself to us. He's kind of just been a third wheel. Connection jump? You don't know about that? Explain it to her, Demosuke. Of course I have to explain it. Half cyber body, is that even possible? I mean, we've learned a lot of things are possible now, so I see, I understand now. That's why you've been able to move so mysteriously at times. I wonder, am I even really like, yo, belated and happy Easter and well wishes? You're welcome, good to see you. This is, so wait, if my body, is it really even a half cyber body, or is it more just like my body is made of phase electrons, or like, it's like hard light? Thank you, you're into it, I see. Yes, I am further into Digimon. I keep wanting to say Time Stranger, because I do want to play Time Stranger on this. And I am excited to play Time Stranger, though it might not be till the summer that I can actually play it, probably until like a, you know, summer sale where I actually have a bit more money. Oh, into the story, yes, you're invested? Yeah, I'm pretty invested. It's, the side stories have actually been pretty fun, so are the side cases. Yeah, I have eating syndrome. No, it's nothing. I'm sorry for interrupting. Please continue. I'll explain the main thrust of the strategy now. Our target today is the secret database on Kamashiro's Avalon server. Beyond the top secret area is... Beyond that is a top secret. Oh, Moist, welcome. He's invested when the blonde woman is on screen. No, that's Dawn. That is... Hey, excuse me. That's my friend Katsudon, Dawn Katsudon. I think I got his name wrong. I should know more than that. He loves blonde women. He goes crazy over blonde women, especially when they're insane, like clearly insane. Unless they're Kaneko Lumi for some reason, then he's not really into it. But Moist, welcome. Wait, did I already say hello to you? It doesn't matter. The secret room? Crazy over blonde women? I mean, he's probably one of many. Yeah, Kamashiro's most confidential area. In other words, the location of the folder for every Kamashiro CEO, including Kishibe. Kishibe, is it Kishibe? Once that folder is open, you can all dive into Kamashiro's confidential database. Man, the detective agency is turning out to be scarier than any hacker team I know. I'll take that as a compliment, yet that operation still ended with nothing to show for it. I mean, did it? I got some XP. And I think I got some Digimon data. Now I get it. You've got your eyes on an even deeper level. We're going deeper, Demongrels. We're going deeper. Deep into the server. I just realized Kuremi has Protect goggles. Yeah, she kind of does, doesn't she? I technically have goggles, but they're under the helmet. Did someone say blonde women? Yeah, Don, I was just mentioning you. That's the plan. Using connection jump, we get in as far as the confidential database. First, we use our Kamashiro connections to get us invitations to the preview event at Kamashiro HQ. Rie Kishibe. Oh, we're gonna probably... I bet you that Rie is going to be a boss. Greetings, Gold Seeker, Pursuer of Core and Dryads. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. We'll have Demosuke infiltrate the confidential database from a terminal here. I'm glad I made you laugh. Yes, and I hope I can make you laugh. So let's see. Once in, send an invitation URL for the database to me, and then I'll be able to get in as well. Okay. Then you access the secret room, correct? How much do you want to believe that the secret room is just like chock full of hentai? Beautiful blonde baddies. Listen, I'm not saying I don't see the appeal of blondes. They're just not my first choice, okay? I've said this before. I actually said this on Twitter. It's not that I dislike blondes, but the thing is, it's the choice of like, someone is going to give me a Milky Way candy bar or a Reese's peanut butter cup. I like the Milky Way. I like that candy. But I'm going to go for the Reese's because they're my favorite. It's not so much a dislike as I have I like Milky Way more. And see, that's the point. That's the point. You can like Milky Way more. You can like Milky Way more. You're wrong, obviously, but he likes them knife ears. I mean, sort of. I like a particular knife ear. And I also have yellow fever. Yeah, once we have the data kept there, we should be able to solve this whole thing, including figure out Pseudo's true motives. Yeah, alpha ears are pretty. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. For that, we're gonna need to tap your connections once again, Yuko. The passcode that gets into the secret room changes every day, right? Ah, Bob, welcome. If you're an orc, you also have knife ears, so you know. The only one who knows the password. Why did I say password? Why was I trying to say password? Is Kishibe. Ah, we're dealing with another Rie. Why is it all the Rie? Every woman that I've met, which to be honest isn't a lot of them, but why is it every Rie is sort of is a landmine woman? This is a crazy woman. Also, I'm going to put my sound down here a little bit more. What's the difference between elven ears and orc ears in your eyes, sir? There's a difference? I guess one is more stiletto shaped and one is more, I don't know, dirk shaped. If we're going by, you know, daggers. Or I guess one is more like a steak knife and the other is more like a... You know, I need to refamiliarize myself with different types of cutlery. Usually a knife to me is a knife to me. Elf ears taste better. I guess so. I don't really go around eating elf ears. Nom. That's a fun comparison. I'll hold off on throwing windows at your bathroom for that. Why would you do that? I still need to get the bathrooms updated. Belay nice, sort of. Bit thicker, pointier, and nastier. Why did I say need the bathroom update? I'm not showing the bathroom. I'm not showing my porcelain throne. My secret throne. Where I conduct business of the realm. I meant to say tomatoes instead of windows. I mean, it's impressive if you can throw entire windows. That being said, I feel like that's a perfectly good waste of windows, even more so than, you know, tomatoes. You want me to steal the passcode from her? Well, that's the plan. Once we're in the top secret area, I'll override security so we can communicate with Kyoko. Hey, Demonstra Sue, welcome, 6-7. Why are you randomly bringing up 6-7 here? Why are you bringing in your Zoomer brain rot into my stream? Oh, Dissin, welcome. And now you're throwing windows. Why are you all throwing windows? I don't even have windows. It's funny, watch out, he's gonna throw Windows 11. Okay, if anyone throws a Windows 11 at me, I'm immediately going to come up with an even more gruesome torture method against you before you are publicly executed. There's a few ogres that are good at throwing. Yeah, ogres tend to be pretty good at throwing. Anyways, we're going to infiltrate Kamishiro Industries. You can tell us the password via Kyoko. We're going to infiltrate the, you know, place where the green-haired woman, who I'm pretty sure probably has like a Lilamon or a Rosemon and is probably a prehistoric VTuber. Oh, you don't know the half of it with Rie? No, I can guess by the name Rie. If she's anything like Himamiya Rie, you know. Stick bamboo under his nails. Yes, but I try to come up with something novel. Listen, I'm not saying the old methods don't work. The green-haired woman who eats virgins? But is that what Rie means? Is that what Rie means? Does Rie translate to woman who eats virgins? That wouldn't be surprising if that was the case. Something novel. And don't spoil it. Don't give me ideas, because then they'll see it coming. It's much more the threat of a mysterious torture is much more potent when you don't know what they're planning. You gotta keep them in suspense. I thought Rie was a clinker bonker. Wait, Rie was a clinker bonker? You should hear the things Rie is doing now that Iris is all together. Oh no, I caught a little bit of that. That's crazy. I do see the logic. Let their minds be their own worst enemy. Exactly. No, I thought Mari was the clanker bonker. Is Rie too? Is Rie too? I thought she was the brother lover. Anyways, no, that won't be an issue. But I do have one request. So where or Rudy hate? There are no Rudy. There thankfully is no Rudy in this game. There's thankfully no Rudy in this game. And the DLC for Monster Hunter, the Monster Hunter Stories 3 DLC hasn't come out, so there is no more Rudy rage for now. And there hasn't been anyone in this game who has gotten me to the same levels of rancor and fury as Rudy. Can you also get those for me? I'm sure the truth about my father's suicide and info related to the eating syndrome is in there. I see. We were certainly unable to find anything conclusive last time. What strange expressions I hear. Rancor? That just means hate. Last I checked, extreme hate. You're this game's Rudy? No more Rudy hate. No more Rudy hate. Tail. I'm not even upset. I'm just trying to figure out how you got that. I should be upset by that, but more so, I feel like you could do better than that. If you're trying, I'm becoming immune and resistant to your barbs and slanders. I'm becoming resistant. Like how a Muay Thai fighter sort of puts, micro fractures in their bones, in their shins and elbows to make them stronger. No, not Rancor, the teller of clanker bonkers and brother lovers. It's because you're cute and you contribute to the team. I am the team. And as for being cute, well, thank you, but yeah. You're not gonna catch me off guard again. All right, I see. We were unable to find anything conclusive last time. If it's anywhere, it'll probably be in the secret room. Okay, I'm down with that. It won't make the mission any harder anyway. It probably will. Something is going to go wrong. Something is going to go terribly, terribly wrong. It's how these things go. If something doesn't go terribly, terribly wrong, I will thank Tail. I will tell Tail that he is a wonderful person. And that his mice aren't in infestation and that he is not vermin. If it doesn't go wrong. I am Lord Doom and I question your leadership skills, demonstrous. No, you're Sue. Oh no, what would Rie keep in her hidden room? A shrine to her brothers? Hey, demonstrous, why did you explode, Yer? Why did you explode? Oh, Argent, welcome. I don't know why you exploded, but okay. I'm joking here. Oh, I know. I'm very well aware. The Dark Lord gets smarter and more wise each stream. He doesn't, but... No, I do. I can't reply, I'm exploded. That's a bummer. You know what Rie would keep in her room? I don't! I can imagine. Do something about Tail. He wants to eat a banana mayo sandwich. What? What? Tail, is this true? Tail, is this true that you want to eat a banana mayo Sammy? It's rare any lewd guess is correct. Yes, but it probably won't go far enough. Anyways, let's continue. You're right. There's one other possible data storage site. The Valhalla server, which is the core for Eden's quantum processing and control. I'm contractually obligated. No contract was signed. No contract was signed. Where is your paperwork? Granted, I hate paperwork, but if you're going to say contractually obligated, you have to produce paperwork. This is why I don't let chat choose my food, only my love options when I play video games. What? Why? Why? Are you a man with no convictions that you can't pick your love interest? It's on Twitter, I'm pretty sure you even liked the post. Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. You heard of the Eminence in Shadow? Sounds familiar. I have been reassembled. Well, that didn't take too long. The server's got to have all of Eden's history recording on it, dating back to the very beginning. Whoa, hang on a second. The Valhalla server? Oh sure, go ahead and name drop that like it's nothing, why don't you? No, he's a man of constrictions. Because last time they made me love a World War II tank. Very specific. I was in a large chunk. Constrictions of the poultry variety. There are so many different conversations going on among my mongrels. But I will not be derailed. No, I will not be further derailed. I will continue on forward. The Valhalla server. Okay, go ahead. Wait, I already read that. Even the most legendary of hackers couldn't get close to that thing. It's got the toughest security in the world all in one place. Oh, admitting defeat already. That's not like you. What, did you have a bad experience there? Excuse me. Yeah. Choking the chicken. I'm gonna be choking the cock because male chickens are called roosters, aka cocks. Oh well. Who asked you? It doesn't matter. That server's a no-go. It's not something we can just hack into. But if a Digimon program was used for hacking, there might be a way. I mean, oh man. You know, maybe I could have done it if I still had my, if I still had Dear Boromon on him with me. It's an idiom that means that, yes. There's always an idiom for, there's always an idiom for the different ways one can crank the hop. Never forget, chat, Demon objectified women to the levels of candy bars. Okay, hold on a second. I was talking about preferences in taste, you goober, you absolute boob, you buffoon, you slanderous, lecherous vermin. Are you really even a mouse, or are you more so a gerbil? Yeah, I think you're a gerbil. Not even a mouse, a gerbil. A gerbil. Lecherous, yes. Lecherous. Don't forget ruffian, fop, and hamster. Oh yes, nincompoop. Ruffian, fop, hamster. I could be a gerbil. I was expecting a stronger response to you being called a gerbil. Is it better than worse than being a hamster? No, probably worse than being a hamster. Tail has decided that hamsters are the other, rodent critter that it deserves all forms of racism. I apparently got him 15 subscribers just for him saying that. A ninny, a buffoon, I already said that. Hamsters die quickly from heart stress. I sometimes dream I'm a squirrel. I would expect you to hate squirrels. A flying squirrel? A sugar glider? Maybe. That makes sense. Anyways, let's break into it. I thought you were going to say the other white meat. Why would I want to eat any sort of vermin? Like a squirrel. Like rats. Oh, call them vultures vomit, my lord. You know what? He's a buzzard's Blyle. Blyle? I meant to say Blyle. You know what? I'm getting derailed. I'm getting derailed. I'm getting further derailed. What did you say? Nothing? It's a gamble just infiltrating that sacred room. Asking us to hit the Valhalla server is another matter entirely. Dwarves and the Discworld series rather like eating rat. Yeah, well that's Discworld. Rest in peace, Cherry Pratchett. Were you getting railed by? No one! No one! You effed it up, you had something and you effed it up. Belial's buzzard sounds like a good Demon World expletive. Nice and alliterative. I try to be, when I'm not, you know, slurring my words because I don't have lips. It's hard to enunciate certain things. I want nothing to do with it. Okay, I guess we won't go to the Valhalla server. Unless there's a secret boss that'll give me a lot of XP. But then again, it's probably a super boss, so even though I've like grinded a whole bunch and have some pretty powerful Digimon now, like before we had, you know, with Diaboromon and some ultimate level Digimon like who did I have? I had Jesmon. Keep it up, guys, and we'll get to a part 13 stream. That's already probably going to happen. Too much slurring, too little slurs. Well, I have a... Don't you have magic lips? No. No, I don't have lips. I have a second pair of jaws. Inside my throat. That can extend outward like an eel. But no, this is... I don't have lips. Other members of my family do, but I inherited my father's lack of lips. That's all there is to it then. He who runs after two hares will catch neither. That's fine with me. Get that lip injection, twin? Is there a difference between being derailed and being railed? Yes, there's a magnificently large difference. There's a huge difference there. Thornata Dentata, don't you have the lips of your enemies as war trophies? No, what? Why would I do that? Why would I collect lips? Why would I collect lips as trophies? Well, it's not really spectacular or grandiose. That's very strange. Why would I have lips? People have strange... Custom build fleshlight? Nope. That's right. D-Man is staying railed for this playthrough. One of these days. I've already said you're going in the Baconator. You are getting thrown in the Baconator. But you're gonna come out extra crispy. Extra crispy. Let's get this mission started. Let's just... Yeah, Chapter 9, The Master Plan. Why do I feel like the monsters have... I'm like... I would if I wasn't tongue-tied. If I wasn't tongue-tied, then yes, maybe. I once saw a sort of dark overlord, full armor, and Barbie aesthetic mix who had a weapon, a club made of stolen lips of her enemies. It was personal lipstick. Strange aesthetic choice. For an overlord. Or like a tongue like a xenomorph. I already have a pharyngeal jaw. It's not... I have a tongue, I just have a pharyngeal jaw. Okay? I have a second pair of jaws. You can't see them though, just like you can't see my... I mean, you can kind of see my tongue. But it's kind of stuck in my mouth, unfortunately. The skulls on our armor had heart shapes. Heart-shaped skulls? I could maybe see that. Ferengi? Pharyngeal. Pharyngeal with a PH. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Hold on. Is there something in the Digilab I wanted to check out? Well, that's where the tongues are stuck, geek. No, unfortunately my tongue isn't stuck in the pharyngeal jaw. It's just, it's stuck to the bottom of my mouth. I mean, normally tongues are, but it's stuck at near the tip of my tongue, which lowers its level of articulation and being able to do things. If you're a Ferengi, what is the 47th rule of acquisition? I'm not a Ferengi. And unfortunately, I don't remember the 47th rule of acquisition. I may need to refamiliarize myself with the rules of acquisition. Dang, anymore. The character sort of just a boogeyman who can make your tongue separate from her mouth, making him a slimy bug that can crawl around. Interesting design choice. Sorry, let me see. Dynasmon. Oh, wait. Whoops. I don't need to digivolve him. But yes, I keep getting derailed, but let me show you my son. He's a monstrosity as he introduced himself to me. Don't trust a man wearing a better suit than your own. True. But let me introduce you to a Digimon that I've been trying to get from the very beginning, and one of my favorite Digimon of all time besides Diaboromon. It's my boy, Dynasmon, one of the Royal Knights. Look at him in all his glory. Look at this beautiful, beautiful boy. And he is, I've already used him in battle a little bit. He is, as you can tell probably by the fact that he's level 34, he is really overpowered. Like, if you guys thought Diaboromon was Nuclear Baby or Hydrogen Bomb versus Nuclear Baby versus Coughing Baby, with him it's straight up Tsar Bomba. Tsar Bomba versus Typhoid Baby. Now, once I get Armageddon, which I'll probably get because I need to, thing is, I need to get Diaboromon. I need to get Diaboromon back, but I need to make sure he has 100 ABI, right? Once I probably get Armageddon, he's probably gonna make, Dynasmon look like, look like a baby. Or maybe not even a baby, but, weak by comparison because he's an ultra level. But I mean, Dynasmon is already kind of ridiculously powerful. Primarily because he's a Royal Knight. And then otherwise, my other Mega level Digimon, I've already shown him off. I've got Grand Kuwagamon. And then I finally digivolved Metal Tyrannomon into Rust Tyrannomon. So now I straight up got a Gogulus. Primarily a Gogulus Giga from Zoids on my team. And as for War Groundmon, I'm working on getting Megidramon. Yep, working on getting Megidramon. Unfortunately, I need to get his max HP to 1700. My son is cuter, even if he is a sad bee. Why is he so sad? You should be a better father. But yeah, I've got a pretty powerful team, and I've also gotten another Mega level Digimon. I've got good old Metal Seadramon with his River Power. Do I have any other Mega level Digimon? I don't think I do. No, I don't. These names sound like arcane magic, but hell yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah. He's sad because the bees don't want him. Well, that's sad, but you should still be a better father and cheer him up. They're pretty powerful, Tom. Genghis Khan, probably. I mean, I guess so. What do you mean, I guess so? Why am I saying I guess so? They are a powerful team. I've been able to steamroll just about everything. All right, so where am I going with this? Oh, and... Wait. Oh, I got some items. All right. I put my Digimon through some intensive training already, but I don't feel like it really increased their stats as much as I wanted them to. You'll be finding one of a villain arc and rule the world after going to art school. Wait, which Digimon? Which? Oh, Sad Bee? Oh, Sad Bee. Well, hopefully he doesn't end up being the Burer. The Burer. And riding my Honeycomb. Is that the dude who dances to Moscow? Wait, who dances to Moscow? Moscow. That Moscow? We've got Where Garurumon? Why am I looking? Oh, I guess I'm showing off some of my Digimon now. And once again, I suffer from neuroflatulence in what I'm trying to do here, so... Oh, I'm trying to get Paildramon to Imperial Dramon. The problem is getting his HP up to, like, it needs to be, I think, 1500, and he's only at 1260, which is kind of a problem. But yes, I was talking about how I put my Digimon through tough training. Did you know there's an Omnimon Metabot? I did, actually. I did see that crossover. That is, you know, I'd love to emulate some of the old Metabots games. But yes, I have Grademon here, who's also going to be hard to Digivolve because I need to get him, I want to turn him into Alphamon. The problem is Alphamon needs 190 defense, and Grademon here only has 80, so it needs 110. So it's probably going to take me a while unless I can get some items to really boost his defense. You gotta feed him a certain food to make HP grow faster. Yeah, but I don't know how to get that food. I don't know how to get, I've been trying to figure out how to get that food, but I haven't been able to get it. Oh wait, I should do a farm expansion because, wait, what does my farm goods look like? Yeah, farm expansion, let's go. I know about the food that increases Digimon stats. I don't, Mirai has it? But she does? Okay, let me see about the farm goods. Empty, electric symbol, developer know-how. In her shop, wait, hold on, Mirai has it, but I'm in here. I'm in here. She doesn't have it at her shop, look. HP capsule, she has meat, she has symbols, but I don't see any, I'm not seeing any, you know, anything here. I'm gonna buy another generator here. Yeah, I'm not seeing any, sorry, it's not in here. Maybe I have to wait until I reach a certain level. Sure, but you're heading by. Well, take care and thank you, Jude. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Let me see. Oh, it's not unlocked. You need to use the island symbols. Oh, okay. Wait, island symbols? Hold on. Do I not have island symbols yet? Yeah, I'm gonna add just another HP generator so we can get their HP up. There's gotta be a way to increase it more. Wish you all well and have a good one. Awesome. Awesome. Yes. Take care again, Jer. Welcome. All right, I guess you know what? We'll just continue the plot. We'll just continue the plot so I can unlock. I think you need the upgrade. Yeah, I probably do. No, you're using them, the HP generator? Oh, I mean, I thought you meant like the food items that you could feed them besides the meat. I thought that was something. Well, I guess I'm done with that. Or I didn't need to come to the board. I'm going. All right. Let's go see the metal man real quick. I probably have some medals I can give, and he's probably going to give me like a pittance for them. Oh, actually, he gave me a pretty decent amount of money. Yep, selling all my medals. There's Futu, you don't have them unlocked. That's what I thought. Okay. All right, hold on. Let me see. Got any medals for me? Let me, you know what? Just for the heck of it, let me look at my collection. Yes, I won't tell your wife. So we got a Gunimon, we got Agumon Expert, Nubismon, we got Arcadiamon. Unfortunately, I don't think I can get him until I do Hacker's Memory, from what I've been able to tell, and as much as it's been telling me. We got Ninjamon, Ikakumon, Impmon, Wendigomon. I would put all my HP stuff on an island and just train the Digimon that need it. Maybe I should do that. We got Woodmon. It's just I need some Digimon also to get other stats. Woodmon. Upamon, because otherwise it would train other things with HP. I see. Wait, what do you mean it would train other things with HP? I really like Digimon games as a side sandbox where you need to survive. Isn't that sort of what Digimon World... Well, not really. I guess Digimon World 1 wasn't like that. And I know Digimon Survive isn't like that. Ekmon, Angelwomon... How many... I don't think that looks like... There's so many Digimon medals. What do you even get if you unlock them all? Because it seems like 700's a lot. 700's a A huge lot. Okay, let's go to Eden. Okay, Kamishiro Enterprises. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to go here. Probably one of my favorite songs in the OST. Well, we've gotten to the preview, no problem. Still, this is all pretty nerve-wracking. Why'd you give yourself a V-cut disguise, Arata? Wasn't there a Digimon action RPG like that you needed where two Digimon would die of old age and you'd have to raise them back up again? That sounds like something that would happen in Digimon World 1, but I don't think... Last I checked, I don't think that was an action RPG, technically. The thing with you is, you know what? The thing with you is... Oh, I'm doing the fancy pose. Poking my glasses, looking... Except I'm missing, like, the glasses sheen. Next World Order. World Next Order. Isn't that on Steam? Maybe I'll try that sometime. You're gonna blow our cover, Damosuke. Don't use my real name. Wait, is Arata even your real name? I thought Arata wasn't even your real name. Oops, sorry. We lose everything if they see through our disguises. Let's be careful about this. Well, Arata, great. Now I look like a clone of this guy, except I'm a brunette. And I've got a slightly different... Well, I guess I've got a slightly different colored jacket and tie. Actually, the tie is green and the jacket is brown. He's so edgy, he made his username his real name. Wow. Really compensating there. World Next Order's like Tamagotchi. Oh, okay. Also, I have broader shoulders than this guy, than the Kamishiro guide. But couldn't, you know, maybe you could have given me a mustache? Or like a beard, a goatee? Oh well. Have all gathered here today. Thank you so much for your patience, everyone. The entrance to the upgrade preview area. This is the entrance to the upgrade preview area. Please follow me. Okay. So I'm going there. Had me going for a second with that I see you way too close for comfort. I think you just need to relax a little bit, Arata. I mean, you seem to be pretty relaxed if you know, gave your disguised avatar a freaking V-neck cut and you have this smug look at you at all times. New world, new world. Oh wow, I'm getting big Apple Store vibes from this. Oh, this is intense. They weren't kidding about it being a major upgrade. But this isn't the time to be gawking. This is the time to start our plan. Before that, don't you feel funny in these get-ups? I played a bit around with the stealth hide you used before. Yeah? And what did you give me? What? This will help us recognize each other. There's something to worry about. Anyone else will see different people. Okay, Arata, I was wrong about you not showing off your hacker skills. You clearly showed off that you're a good hacker. So, ready to get started? Wait, why did we turn into Shotas? Not this again. Did you see that too? Oh, that's good to hear, because I don't need my head examined. What was that? Digital noise or something of the like? Is this like Invisible Boy being invisible when no one is looking at you? I think this time Arata makes it so that, like, we look like ourselves to each other, but to everyone else, we are the disguises. But yeah, being invisible only when people aren't looking, probably one of the worst superpowers ever. Though I guess if you're, I guess it would help if, it worked if, it was in your peripheral vision, if people weren't actively looking for you and you could get past their peripheral vision. But it seems like when no one is looking directly at you. So, yet invisible boy saved the world. When did he save the world? What invisible boy are you speaking of, Dawn? We don't have time to think about this now. For now, let's just stick to the plan. All right, we're sticking to the plan. You need to find a terminal and do a connection jump. Contact me once you're in the database. Database. Don't worry, I'll make little noise to distract the Kamashiro employees. Whoa, this is incredible. Sick, it's nearly identical to the real world. You know, I thought it was going to go on an autistic tangent about manga, his favorite manga, to all the people. But I guess that might annoy people rather than distract them. But you'd think that maybe a few of these people are also nerds. Wait, I just realized the new Digimon animator uses the Eden syndrome plot. Well, don't tell me, because I haven't gone deep into Beat Break. I haven't gone deep into Beat Break. I should probably really do it this weekend or this week. I really should. I'm talking about the Smash. I'm talking about the Smash hit superhero movie from 1999, Mystery Men. Mystery Men. It sounds familiar. I don't know if I've seen Mystery Men. That might be fun to watch sometime. Ah, young man, please keep your voice down. Now go. All right, here I go. Oh wait, they can't see me. Man, this is beautiful. We are clearly in the sky of the Windows XP default background, which was a very beautiful picture. Don't look at what it looks like now. It's very depressing. It's very depressing. Miri says I should communicate with you more. I expect to hear from more soon. Okay, Miri's right, Shopmon. Shopmon, the only reason I have you is because you're a durable type and you help with the training, so. Wow. All right, time to connection up. Starred Ben Stiller and Paul Rubens. Again, it sounds familiar, but I don't think I've seen it. Right, we're in the digital network. Let's go. But wait, before I do. Oh, Rocky, you okay, bud? Oh, they're just Falcomon. Windows Arrow. Windows Arrow. That would be a good name for a Windows, you know, be a good name for a Windows name product. But it would probably be bad knowing Microsoft. It would probably be like Vista. Excuse me. Just doing myself on my throne. But you want to see how overpowered. I like that we fly like Peter Pan in the networks. Hey, we're living in the database. Flying through the, flying through it. But you want to see how overpowered Dynasmon is. Yeah. That's my boy. That is my boy. That is my Dynasmon. Windows Arrows was the glass view on Vista plus DWM underneath. Oh, it was! I wish Monitormon was in a Digimon story game. Monitormon. I don't remember Monitormon. But, oh yeah, Windows Arrow was the glass view on Vista. Oh yeah, that was a thing. That was a thing. But it also implied, did they ever make an Did they ever make a Windows Terra? Or Windows Pyro? Or Windows Aqua? DWM was a very good thing, made flashing when you alt-tab from games or breaking when you alt-tabbed. Made the flashing when you alt-tab. Oh. Wait, when you say good thing, do you mean it like good as in unironically good, or good as in like are you being funny as in it wasn't good at all, or because I'm reading it again, it's like, wait, was it an actual good thing, the whole flashing thing when you alt-tabbed? People got up on it because I was introduced to an additional frame in the swap chain. It doesn't now. If you put your right commands, you can make Windows fire. Good as in unironically good. Okay, because I'm trying to think of like, usually when people say flashing on a computer, usually that's not usually a good thing. So when, so it made the flashing, so it would, actually wait, maybe I'm thinking about this wrong way. Made the game breaking made the game breaking when you alt tab like XP not happen. Oh, that's what you mean. It you know, prevented alt tabbing from breaking the game. Got it. It would probably still break Oblivion though, the original. Because that game does not like to be alt tabbed, even when I tried mods, so. Windows fire. We're not lighting Windows on fire. I'm not lighting Windows on fire. It's the only Windows I have. Ooh. Flying. Hold on, I'm gonna do a little bit more exploration before I... Man, Dynasmon is just decimating, destroying. I could probably just have Dynasmon on the team by himself. I mean, he would probably sweep most of the game. But he needs to share. He needs to share with his other siblings, who I'm going to raise into powerful monsters that I will use to probably steamroll the game until I come across, like, particularly powerful boss or something. Ow. You're still very early in this game? Wait, Chapter 9 is early? For Oblivion, I found out wind tabbing and making a second desktop makes it less of a hassle. I'll keep that in mind. I like to think of an alternate universe where there's a Bill Windows who made Microsoft Gates. That would be pretty funny, actually. That would be pretty funny. Or there's a Steve Employment who made Orange. He didn't make Apple, he made Orange. Or Banana. So I think it would be Orange because, you know, apples and oranges. Or maybe it wouldn't because I guess Apple was based off of Isaac Newton's Apple. Chapter 9 is very early. You've not even met the BBEG. Really? I'm still early in the game? I thought Chapter 9 would have been halfway point. See, this is why I want to do, you know, Steve Unemployed. He made Banana. That is pretty funny to think about. I made a banana. I'm Steve Unemployed. Oh, Pillow, welcome. Welcome, my good Pillow. Wait, why am I trying to... You know what it is? I keep doing this because I've been grinding on these levels, on the digital line levels to, you know, get more XP for my Digimon. And because I've been doing that, I keep, you know, going back and forth. Oh, I got another Falcomon. I don't really need Falcomon because I've already got Peckmon. Or I don't even have Peckmon anymore. I have Crowmon now. Who I'm probably going to turn into Ravemon. Based on Alan Turing's apple. Wait, it's based on Alan Turing's apple? And not Isaac Newton's apple? The Macintosh apple is based off of Alan Turing. I thought it was... Are you sure it wasn't Isaac Newton's apple? I can't send the invitation URL. Better get in touch with Errata. Hey, it looks like you got in easily enough. Now let me send the invitation URL. Just taking a sip of my chalice here. But you can't send it. There's a block on it? Stupid old Kamashiro database. Okay, I'll try to do something on mine. I just wanted a Parapod from the iCarly show. Oh yeah, they did. That was their, that was what they'd used as sort of a parody for Apple was a Pear, wasn't it? Didn't they use that in iCarly? Wait, didn't they also use that in Drake and Josh? I know they're technically not in the same universe because Miranda Cosgrove plays a different character, or played a different character in that. And those... Drake and Josh was awesome. Fantastic. You know, I'm surprised when people do, like, Apple and Macintosh parodies, they don't do, like, you know, more... They don't do, like, more obscure fruits, like durian, or, like, plum. I guess plum's not really all that obscure, but when was the last time anything... Demongos, when was the last time you had anything plum related? It's the same producer for both, so maybe. GTA did a fruit PP, but what kind of fruit? Because it's like saying a dinosaur. Like, if you say fruit, it's like saying a dinosaur. Like, you have to be of it. That's a very specific thing, and like the first dinosaur that comes to mind is the dinosaur you're gonna think of. Like, are you thinking of a Triceratops? Are you thinking of an Apatosaurus? Are you thinking of like a Tyrannosaurus? Like, dinosaur is a very broad category. So is fruit. Like, fruit, you can think of like grapes or pineapples or durians. You've seen a pineapple? Who did a pineapple parody of Apple? That would kind of fit, but I guess. But who would use a pineapple? Then again, I'm the one saying, what was I saying? I've lost my train of thought again. Once again, I've lost, the Dark Lord has lost his train of thought and how we even got on the subject of this conversation. It's just a rumor, but the logo is an apple with a bite, because without the bite, it looks like a cherry. Wait, for the Macintosh, for the Mac, for Apple, if they didn't have a bite in it, it looked like a cherry? It looks like two oranges and a banana in a PP form. Oh, the iFruit. Oh, okay, that makes sense for GTA. Do you guys think GTA 6 is even going to come out? And if it does, you think it'll like sell gangbusters? It probably will. But I'm also kind of surprised that they are making a GTA 6, considering just how much money they were making from shark cards, if I recall correctly. To a point, like, why would they even make another? Because wasn't the whole point that they were making so much money off of, GTA Online that they canceled the GTA single player DLC? And it's also kind of funny because they Red Dead Online, as far as I know, did not meet the same fate as GTA Online, where it didn't get as much updates. Gonna watch GTA 6 on Twitch and YouTube. Yes, it'll come out, it'll sell, but if it doesn't be industry redefined, it'll be a disappointment, even if it's good. Yeah. I mean, can I be perfectly honest? I mean, I've never been the biggest GTA fan. I never really got into the games like others. I enjoy them, but they're not like my favorite things of all time. I'm not really interested in GTA 6 coming out in the slightest. We'll fondly remember the days of the 80s GTA games. Weren't those top-down games? Weren't they, like, top-down shooters? Anyways, for now, track down and break through the security so we can contact Kyoko. Hey, hang in there. No need to be nervous over something like this. Talk to you later. Peaked at San Andreas? Wait, was San Andreas the one with CJ, right? That was San Andreas, right? Hopefully it'll not be online hardcore. It likely will. Bob, I hate to tell you this. Bob, I hate to tell you this. Look how much money GTA 5 made on GTA Online. It's gonna be online. I will eat these goggles if it is not heavily focused on online. I've only played Vice City and San Andreas. I played San Andreas, I think, Vice City before. I know, but I can hope. Listen. I'm not a doomer. I'm not a gloomer. I don't blackpill. And I don't fault you for hoping, Bob. I don't fault you for hoping at all. I really don't. But that is a very, very slim hope. I'm still waiting for Elder Scrolls 6. Gosh. Sorry, I'm gathering my thoughts, because we've gone from one whiplash to another. If we're being perfectly honest, we've gone from one whiplash to another of like anticipated games that we don't know when they're coming out. Elder Scrolls 6, didn't Todd say, oh, by the way, we never had that planned, and like tried to gaslight everyone, failing, you know, very poorly into saying, oh, by the way, we didn't actually announce Elder Scrolls 6 because we don't actually have it in development. And for years, people were speculating, and then he's like, we don't have anything for Elder Scrolls 6. Which, okay, if Elder Scrolls 6 did come out, which region would you, Demongos, which region would you want it to be? Of the ones we haven't visited? Because I really hope we're not going back. I hope we're not going back to Skyrim. I hope we're not going back to Cyrodiil, even though I very much like Cyrodiil. Where would you want it to be? I'd love it to be Black Marsh, but I don't think that's ever going to happen because I don't think they're ever going to have like one of the Beastman races be an actual like location where you get to visit. I would be okay with GTA 6 being online with single player like Death Stranding did for single player aspect, but they're eating their baby and making it online solely focused. I mean, oh, is that what you meant by hardcore online? Like it's purely online? Then maybe there is hope, Bob. Maybe there is hope that they don't go fully online where they have a single player campaign. But I feel like it's going to go very, very heavily on the online. Rockstar already said GTA 6 focuses on online play, but we'll have a solid story mode, but it's not the priority. It's probably going to be, yeah. Okay. All right. Switching back focus from GTA 5 to Elder Scrolls 6. Sorry, not GTA 5, GTA 6. Have we been to High Rock yet? I don't think so. I think only in one game have you been to High Rock, and that would be, I think, in one of the really early Elder Scrolls game, but that's because you could go to anywhere in Tamriel. Have we been to High Rock? The Redburn? Oh, you mean the Red Guards? I mean, I wouldn't mind going to Hammerfell. Hammerfell would be a fun Arabian Night experience. High Rock or the Somerset Isles? I wonder if they would like focus on, because how long after Oblivion did Skyward? I was about to say Skyward Sword. Skyrim take place, wasn't it? Only like a few decades or so? Or because it was still in the third era, wasn't it? Or was it in the fourth era? No, wait. The fourth era happened after Oblivion, right? And then, but it was also, wasn't Morrowind also in the third era as well? So I could see High Rock, but they'd really have to differentiate High Rock from Skyrim and Cyrodiil, you know? Not just a few decades. Oh, was it was it like a century later? I need to relook at the chronology, the calendar. It's going to be somewhere in the Elves' Lands. Yeah, Skyrim takes place 200 years later. Okay, I was wrong. I was very off. But yeah, I don't feel like we're ever going to get one with Elsewhere, with Valenwood, or with Black Marsh. Or Orsinium. Orsinium is just way too small. Orsinium doesn't even really show up on a map. I mean, it does, not in our lifetimes. Hammerfell, yes, make Elder Scrolls San Andreas. No, I think it would be cool to have an Arabian Nights theme with Hammerfell. I think that would be really cool. High Rock. I mean, High Rock could be fun. It's just also, wasn't Black Marsh part of the Skyrim DLC? No, it wasn't. The Skyrim DLCs you're thinking of, unless they've added a new one. The Skyrim DLC that they added was for what was it? What was that island called? It's technically part of Morrowind. It was also in it was in the Morrowind as part of, like, I think the Blood Moon DLC. Solstheim? Was it Solstheim? It was Solstheim, right? Part of the Dragonborn DLC? The one covered in ashes? Yeah, that was Solstheim, wasn't it? That was Solstheim, wasn't it? I enjoyed the Dragonborn DLC. Correct. Okay, gotcha. All right. Elder Scrolls country based on Ireland thoughts. I mean, that could be fun, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like that would maybe be what like either High Rock or the Somerset Isles are. But I mean, they technically you people have already been to. If you play Elder Scrolls Online, they've already, you know, done stuff for High Rock and the Somerset Isles and Valenwood and elsewhere. I just don't remember. I really don't remember what the different, like, there being a major differentiation between the two. I didn't like so I liked it all right for a little bit. But I haven't played it in years. I don't even remember what level I got. I played like a Korean MMO and I like those. I don't think I played a lot of Korean MMOs. I think at one point I played Blade and Soul, but that was years ago. Wait, should I go to the Digilab? Man, here I am talking about GTA and Elder Scrolls when I should be talking about Digimon. Didn't Blades shut down like a week ago? Did it? Did Blade and Soul already shut down? Wow. I'm trying to remember all the MMOs I played. I think I only played WoW once when it was free, and like, I only played it for like an hour. No, the Elder Scrolls one. Oh, Elder Scrolls Blades. Did it? Did it? I started my MMO journey with EverQuest. Unironically, I don't even know if this counts as an MMO, but I think my first MMO was because my parents really didn't want me to play RuneScape when I was, you know, younger. You know, my friends had RuneScape. You had to get parents' permission. Elsword? No, I was gonna say Neopets. Although I guess I don't. Oh, Rocket's upset. I mean, I guess does Neopets even count as an MMO? I mean, not an MMORPG, but I mean, wouldn't it count as an MMO technically? Neopets? No. My first MMO was Digimon Online. I don't know if I've heard of Digimon Online. Gosh, I'm trying to think of all the MMOs that I've played and which one I got the further in. I think that's Destiny, and Destiny is saying Destiny in an MMO is kind of a little bit of a stretch. I don't even think Destiny is long for this world now. They've pushed like their major free update into June because of Marathon. So, wait, why am I looking? I guess I wanted to check the stats real quick. Destiny is dead. It's not looking great. Not looking great. I'd say Neopets is closer to a classic MMO than modern MMOs are. I skipped the entire MMO age. Yeah, Marathon did poorly in taking Destiny with it. Probably. Wait, did I guess, yeah. Is Marathon still ongoing? Is Marathon still going? I haven't kept up with it. Destiny got sold to NetEase. They're going wait, did Destiny finally get sold to NetEase? Did they actually? Wasn't Destiny getting beat out by Hello Kitty? Yeah, I think they're still, they keep declining in player numbers, and I'm not among them because I just haven't had to. Okay, wait. Marathon is still ongoing. GG. Destiny got sold to NetEase, if I recall correctly. They're doing things to result. Wait a minute. Wait, did Bungie actually sell NetEase? Or not sell NetEase. Was it confirmed that Bungie actually sold Destiny? Because I haven't heard that yet. If that's the truth, that would be interesting, because I think NetEase also did Destiny Rising, which actually has a lot of features that people in Destiny have been asking for. Who is your top Marvel waifu? Ooh, that's a good question. I haven't thought about that in a long time. Ooh, it might be Mantis, but Marathon, I've seen people like. The unhappy part I've seen is that it isn't really a marathon game. No, not really. It's not really like the originals, and I'm only slightly tempted to play it, but to be perfectly honest, I think I'm good, you know. For me, it's Storm. I mean, Storm's a fantastic choice. Storm is a fantastic choice. Emma Frost is also a good choice. The thing is, I'm trying to think. Gargomon! Marathon started at least last month with around 70k players, and now sitting around 30 to 35k, so it's lost its player base in 1 month. Oh, what was that noise I made? I had something stuck in my nasal passage. Yeah, I expect that it'll probably trudge along, but I mean, here's the thing. Destiny has been in some really bad spots before, but I think what carried on was that people wanted to see where it was going to the end. All the women from X-Men are hot. I mean, true. Oh, I guess I'm fighting some bosses, and I'm fighting an Andromon and a... Oh, it's a Metal Mememon. Wait, is Metal Mememon a Mega? Marathon doesn't really have a story. The originals did. I really don't know what the story of the new game is or how it ties into the stuff. Not much of a fan of Marvel, but Psylocke. Oh yeah, okay. Psylocke is my waifu. Yeah, Psylocke is my waifu. Psylocke. Yeah, Psylocke. I'd need to know what the normal graph for a live service game is to say getting half for a month is bad or not. That's a good question. But for a while, Destiny, I mean, Destiny, it's, you know, peaks, is Destiny at its peak, or even in, I think, like the Final Shape, when the Final Shape came out, which was awesome, was getting around a couple 100,000k. Wait, couple 100,000k. A couple 100k. Reminder, Psylocke is actually white, my lord. Okay, yes, technically, but she is in the body of a, she's in the body of a hot Japanese woman, okay? Okay? And then if we're going by Marvel Rivals, she's an entirely new character, okay? Okay? Let me have this. Let me have this. Excuse me, what was that noise? All right, well, that was easy. Reason why Emma Frost for me, look at the Marvel's Marvel Rivals mod, no kit. I am surprised that Marvel Rivals has mods, because apparently people are now modding multiplayer games, which is interesting. I saw that there was a really good Anti-Venom mod. Also, just 1 second real quick. Demongos, I'll be right back. And I'm back. Sorry about that. What about DC? That's a good question. That is a good question. I think it might be Zatanna. It's probably Zatanna. Starfire. Starfire is also a good choice. Listen, listen. What about her? Zatanna is my DC waifu. Starfire is also a really good choice. Listen, listen. Listen. I'm gonna get real close here. The Dark Lord is a sucker for attractive women in leotards. That is a way to my heart. Yeah. Anyways, caught up with you. I was about to try to bust through the security head on, but it went down on its own just now. I don't suppose you did anything. What type of woman to be with? AKA cheat. Okay, hold on, Jason. Hold on, Jason. How am I a cheater for you know what? No. I'm not going to let you rage bait me. I'm not going to let you rage bait me. Oh yeah, Digimon. Yeah, this is Digimon. Hot tub. For a second, why did I read hot bubbly blonde as hot tub blonde? Hot tub blonde with anger issues. What is your type of woman to be with? Demongirl, Sue doesn't know. Sue doesn't know. Sue doesn't know. The type of woman I want to be with? The type of woman that I want to be with, huh? He doesn't know. It's not Super Creek. It's not Super Creek. Peak woman. Peak woman right here. Peak woman right here. Peak woman. Peak woman. Not even a high-res dizzy picture. Shut up! Shut up. You know what? Fine, fine. You want a high res? You want high res? Hold on. Hold on. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. The low res shows sentimental value. Come on. Exactly. Also, welcome the MBZ. Welcome. Wait, have you been here before, MTZ? Goon folder reveal? I don't have a goon folder. I have a yearn folder. I hope he doesn't pull up his homework folder. I haven't done homework in years. But the MBZ, are you new here? Or have you been here before and I just haven't noticed or forgotten, which happens? Nah, first time, well, greetings. Let me give you my customary intro. Greetings. I am Demonstrous, Dark Lord of Gorslab, Adept of the Artismistic Arts, Scion of the lineages and dynasties of Caliban and Gruendal. And I didn't forget my own intro. And I'm an independent English VTuber. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I mean, you're already commenting, but liking and subscribing helps. Thank you. Wait, which VTuber is that? I said Emma Frost, so of course, dummy mom. Oh, which VTuber is that? That is my Oshi, Dizzy Dokuro of FaZe Connect, specifically FaZe Invader's Wish. Please go follow her. Please go subscribe and follow her if you're not already doing so. That is, hold on. that is... Remember to destroy that like button while you're... You know, maybe I should adopt that. But yes, good intro, bro. Thank you. Thank you. But please, be sure to... Katsu, why did you remove that? I acknowledge that that's a good idea. Destroy that like button. We should really get him a Dizzy Docky to hold on stream like Sleepy has. I have 2, by the way. I have 2 now. I have 2 Dizzy Dockies now, by the way. 2 of them. And one of them is a big thanks to a friend and good Demongrel, Weaver Barash. Oh, I misspelled? I mean, I still got it anyways. But yes, if you would like to follow my Oshi, her name is Dizzy, D-I-Z-Z-Y, Dokuro, D-O-K-U-R-O. I mean a rig docky for the model to hold. I don't know. I feel like that might be a bit too much. That might be a bit too much, but I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Anyways, but yes, that is my Oshi. I love her. What do you think of Dami Mommy? I'm not really into Dami Mommies necessarily. But if that's what you're into, that's totally fine, Sue. Wait, Sue, aren't you a woman? I thought your name was... I thought you were because your name is Sue. And also because I thought maybe you were like, I don't know, part of the 6% of my female audience. It's 2026, women can like women. I'm not saying that. I'm just trying to, I assume souffle like food. Oh, it does read like souffle. It does sort of read like souffle. I forgot what souffle was spelled like, and I thought it was souffle welling. Look, I was just asking. No, it's fine if you're just asking. Look, it's fine if you're just asking. I'm just asking too. I'm just asking too, because I'm just trying to figure stuff out here. Look, and by the way, if you're into Dami Mommy, go for it. Like, I'm not gonna shame you. Whether you're, man, woman, or narwhal. You're a good souffle. Wait, is souffle spelled with S-O-U-F-F-L-E? Or is it S-U-E-F-L-E? Demongos, which is the correct way of spelling souffle? Which is the correct way of spelling souffle? And why am I talking about this? Why am I getting derailed once again when I should be playing Digimon? Because apparently this game is longer than I anticipated. I'm not even halfway through. Being the guy called Moisturat is not the best to dwell on names. Siri, how do you spell souffle? The more fancy way is often the French way. Yeah, because isn't souffle French? You know what? Focus. D, play more Digimon, because I'm probably this is probably gonna be like a part 40 series if I continue on. Grumble. Okay. I see that Digimon you took out must have been there in place of normal security. Souffle. Digimon aren't the sort of thing you can take out from the outside. Heck, usually you can't even take them out from the inside. I mean, pretty much, Digimon is his Binding of Isaac Part 1492. Wait, why did I say 1492? 4892. 4892. Wait, is Northern Line still playing that? Is that a Northern Line reference? Is he still playing that? Focus, man. This game has like 20 chapters, but some chapters are like hours and hours long. Okay, but how long is Hacker's Memory? Is it around the same length, or is it like half, or is it even longer? I'm lucky you went on ahead. My favorite DC waifu of mine is Wonder Woman. Also a good choice. The Bald Demon stopped ages ago. Bald Demon. Oh, that. Maybe Cobalt Streak. I think it's the same. I need to focus. Okay, we better secure a line to Kyoko. Hang on a sec, Dimasuke. Hacker's memory is shorter. No, maybe I should have started with it, because then I would have been able to unlock a bunch of stuff, but I wanted to play, you know, I wanted to play this one first. Because apparently I can unlock the Gunimon and Lobomon lines, and also the, what is it, Arcadiamon? I checked that guy's channel and he has 1,000 video Super Animal Rail playlist. You'll beat this game. I'm planning on it. I just... Hacker's memory is shorter by 2. It's 18 chapters. Oh my goodness. Well, you know, I don't feel so bad about doing some of the side content and like side cases off stream them. Favorite overall waifu is Elgard van Hesvig. I think you said... I think you said that before. You were very much a big Elgard guy. My favorite Fire Emblem waifu is between Seiri and Adult Tiki. Tiki from Awakening. No, it's an expansion sequels with spoilers. Okay. If Digimon are being used for security purposes, then Kamishiro staff might be using them for all sorts of ends. Could this actually be part of that jerk Pseudo's plan? Alright, let's see. Oh. I've gotten through. Try talking to Kyoko Dimosuke. I've been aiding. Can you hear me? What do we do? What do we do, demongrels? What do we do, demongrels? She's been aiding. She's been aiding. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Bernadetta is my FU waifu. Also good choice. We did it. We read you loud and clear, Kyoko. Haha, well done. And now for the passcode. Yeah, and here's hoping that girl does her part. Wait, how old is Tiki in Awakening? Isn't she like several thousand years old in that game? Also, Dr. Doom is Marvel's truest heroes. I do appreciate Victor Von Doom. I don't know if I'd call him a hero, but he's not quite a villain either. She's a hag, compliment dragon. Oh yeah, she always, I mean, yeah. She is. She absolutely is. That's why I love her. I love hags, which are really just my peers at this point. He's better than Reed. I mean, I do like Dr. Doom more than Reed, so. She can aid me anytime. Yes, I know all about your I was gonna say provocations, proclivities, proclivate. It's okay, I have pollen problems. Doom is like you. I don't know if I have the same level. Listen, that is a great compliment, but I don't know if I have the same presence or articulation as Victor Von Doom. Favorite Monster Hunter as a Monster Hunter girl Monster Girl encyclopedia. Wait, what? That's combining two things. Maybe MF Doom? I don't know if I'm even MF Doom. This is why I ended up with the World War tank that wanted to take over Poland. That is very oddly specific. Need to enjoy Dr. Doom before they ruin him. I think you mean Aura. You know, yeah, Aura. Yeah. Aura is a good term. She's a bit wet behind the ears, but she's desperate, and there's nothing scarier. No one most dependable wants a novice who's desperate. Ooh, fair. You may have a point there. I'll check her for the passcode. I'll check with her for the passcode. Okay, then we'll head off to the secret room. I trust she'll get us the passcode, right? Man, I keep speaking too fast, and once again, a continuous problem is my words are bashing into each other. Or words that I want to say are bashing together to make new words or different words. Dr. Doom's downfall is always, does he go true? True. Just a little. Oh, but Ria is going to show up now. Oh, surprisingly she didn't. Wait, what Digimon am I going to fight here? Thank goodness that woman doesn't know how shirt buttons work. How do you know she doesn't and she actively just chooses not to? You know, button her shirt. Or choose shirts that don't even have buttons. Or zippers, for that matter. Or like even... like ones with little... I don't know. Like little rope that you could use. I don't know. I like all blondes, but there's a level of crazy I won't touch. This includes Kaneko Lumi. Fair, fair. She's very much an acquired taste. And I happen to know quite a few men. And by few, I definitely mean actually few. Who have that acquired taste. She took the buttons out on purpose? Probably. I mean, she's the type of woman who's like, you know... He's the type of woman... Wait. Where was I going with this? Where was I going with this? I lost my train of thought. Neuroflatulence strikes again. Streamer debuff is so real. What's up? We can't go any further? Hey now, why do you think I came along? A newbie might, like you, might not see it, but if you can find a point in the security net that's more strained than the others... Ah, there we go. Congratulations, you added another polygon or shape. You're an incredible hacker, Arata. And I'm not meaning that with any sense of, you know, sarcasm. My favorite would be this variant Zenogre, Stygian Zenogre, because it reminds me of the Hellhound of Monster Girl Encyclopedia. Wait, isn't Monster Girl Encyclopedia, isn't that a hentai thing? Because I'm familiar with it, but I'm pretty sure isn't that a hentai thing? Newbie like you, 30 hours into a JRPG. Worse, I almost have 60 hours into this. You thought of Lumi's Kaneko's and got discombobulated. No. I just thought about Lumi in general. And I became, you know, flashbang. But not with like, you know, affection like with Dizzy, but with like confusion and, you know, near rage baiting. Wait, would it be rage bait? No, it would be rage. Focus, I need to focus. All right, let's just keep going. We keep going, the mongrels, in spite of my brain becoming sludge, as it normally does. Despite me being constantly derailed, we continue going. Newbie, 60 hours in with 3 demigods following you. True. Oh wow, I just noticed that. I thought for a moment that I had my, that Infirmon was mine because, you know, I've been having an Infirmon on my team, but nope, that belongs to Arata. He has an Infirmon. I wonder how much time is gameplay on the stream? Oh. I don't want to think about it. He truly has Asian expectations of you. Wait, who does? Arata? That makes sense, he's Japanese. Hello, what do we have here? Function call, high security, stealth hide, copying. Can I code scan this? Oh, nice. Would you hug a Gargomon? I would. Yeah, probably. Gargomon. Yeah, I'd hug Gargomon. Gotta head out, Demon. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Thank you for stopping by, Don. Thank you for stopping by. It's always a pleasure. We definitely have to collab one of these days. I'm definitely gonna probably reach out to you and Tempest. Maybe we'll do a combined cryptid rating stream. Remember to destroy that like button, everyone. Yes, destroy that like button. Man, these Gargomon really just do not stand a chance. They stood no chance whatsoever. Pretty rough. Oh, we got a Kabuterimon. Destroyed, my lord. Thank you. Thank you, Lord Pilar. I can always count on you. Ooh, Do I have a copy? I think I already have a copy of Terriermon medal. Or do I not? Alright, what we got here? Brave point. Ooh, we got a brave point. Hold on. I probably might want to save that, but let me double check. Ooh, wait, I could use that for... What should I use that for? I probably will use that. Monster Girl Encyclopedia is definitely a Gunnar book. Yeah, but is it hentai or is it ecchi? That's what I want to know. Because those are different. Those are different. Alright, let's see. It's got 1600, and I really need to get to 1700. More ecchi, not hentai, but close. So it is ecchi. It's more, maybe it's more risque ecchi, which, to be honest, ecchi is already kind of risque-ish. So. Breakpoint E, give that to... Yeah, and then Breakpoint E, give that to War Growlmon. No, because I really want Megidramon. I really want Megidramon, so hold on. Let's do a function call. You know, I wonder how Gargomon or even Rapidmon grab things. Did they grab them with like the little prawn, like the little prongs on the gun barrel? That's probably how they do it, right? It's been a while, but I remember one of the monster girls were outright naked. Okay. Wait, I thought... Wait, isn't it hentai when there is actually nudity involved, or does ecchi also involve nudity? Because I thought ecchi there wasn't nudity, it was just more risque, like, clothing, but there wasn't actually, like, full-blown nudity. And in hentai, or is it hentai or is it ecchi where there's no, you know, doing the no pants dance, but there's nudity? Does anyone know? Are any of you Dragooners? No, there can be nudity, but no sex. It can be partial nudity. Okay, I'm getting two different answers. So I think ecchi at most shows nipples. Hentai actually has intercourse and stuff. Hentai equals no pants dance. Hentai is when they have intercourse on screen. Ecchi is everything but that. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Well, I guess that makes sense because there's fan service in even different shonen and shoujo anime. So I guess if there was, you had characters in, like, you know, you gotta have your beach episodes, and I guess that could count as ecchi. But perhaps I need to refamiliarize myself. A salacious topic. I'm taken back. Listen. I'm talking about it because I don't really do hentai. Okay, I don't really do hentai or too much, you know. Really even ecchi, to be honest. Well, sort of. I can't. Why can't I code scan? Wait, can I not? Wait, nope. It involves treacherous light beam if it's ecchi. Oh, hey, there's a Starmon and a what Digimon is that? I didn't see for a second. Wait, was that Justimon? Was that a Justimon? Actually, that's not true, because I like Keijo, and Keijo's pretty ecchi. Well, would Keijo count as AG? Ecchi. Why? See, words are getting slammed into each other because I speak too fast, because I think faster than I speak. Or I speak faster than I think. One of the two. One of those two. Yeah, I thought Keijo was ecchi, so, okay, maybe I do like more ecchi. Okay. Maybe your Dark Lord has a little bit of some ecchi proclivities. Hey, I said it right that time. Proclivities. Wait, how do I do? Hold on. Keijo is ecchi. That's yeah. I thought that. I was right. Hold on. Let me. I am now a good CYBERSLEUTH. There's a Digimon which is data typed. Wait, do I not have a data type Digimon with me? Virus. Dynasmon is a data type. Monstrous question. Are you a Gunnar? What kind of question is that? Am I a gooner? Am I a gooner? No, I am not a gooner. I'm very say-so. Just because I have goons, which are you, he's a I am not a jelker. I am not a jelker. A dagoon? You know, I thought about calling you guys dagoons, but goon has taken on a completely different, you know, message. Message. Well, yes, message, but meaning. I thought about calling you guys demooks, but then again, I thought everyone would accuse me of doing a racial slur, right? Right? Because mook isn't technically a slur. I can't believe the Dark Lord is this size though. Oh, you Edge? I do not Microsoft Edge. I do not Edge. You're not getting this out of me. You're not getting this out of me. And I don't like the way I'm phrasing that either. I don't like the way I'm phrasing that either. You know what? I'm shutting down this conversation as is my authority as the Dark Lord of Ghost Lab. Grumble. Groa. Anyways, but I have a data Digimon. Do I not have? Do I not have? Wait, but do I have to go all the way back and get another data level, another data Digimon? Do I really have to do that? How come I can't copy and paste? I seriously can't copy and paste because Am I seriously not able to copy and paste? Or code scan? I can't even code scan? Great, I have to get more data Digimon. Alright, hold on. Hold on. Oh, free XP. Thank you for the free XP. And nice going. This is why you should have just used Wyvern's Breath. Every minute I believe you more are a Guna. You know, I could curse you for that and punish you with that. But as long as you remember who's in charge, I'm so glad I got rid of that in Time Stranger. Yeah, yeah. I'm glad and the same with ABI. They got rid of ABI in Time Stranger, right? Because this is a bit of a slog to have to deal with. Salacious, foul, perverse, sick, unciso, yabai, uncouth, rude, and disgusting. Yes, that would all be words to describe you, Moist, I agree. But I'm very couth. I'm very, very unyabai. And very, very, you know what I mean. No Abby, but they're still easier, but it's easier to bet. But they're still easier to get. Gotcha. All right, I have to go get more data Digimon now. All right, probably put Rust Tyrannomon away. What did I do? You just described yourself with a bunch of, you know, similar words, a bunch of synonyms for yourself, describing yourself in all these adjectives. I think you should be nicer to yourself, Moist. I think you should be much nicer to yourself. Because surely you weren't talking about me, right? Surely you weren't. Those synonyms weren't for, you know, for me. Those synonyms and adjectives weren't for me. Right? I mean, you have goons. You're into your waifus. You are a Guna. You know what? I'll give that one to you, Sue. I'll give that one to you. Or Souffle, or whatever. You know, I'm still calling you Sue. Pattern red. Okay, wait. Did I not? Can I seriously not copy and... Wait, can I not code scan? My only adjectives are moist, damp, and soaking. That's not true. You can add wet in there. Or dank. Because dank also means wet. Or swampy. Or... Imagine if we could see a Twitter likes. Well, you can't. Well, you can't. Those are for my eyes only. Those are for my autistic eyes only. So when do we get Yowie Hands Demon art? Never. Not Twitter likes, but bookmarks. Most of my bookmarks, you'll find, are actually of Dizzy, fan art and memes, and actually drawing, like, and drawing tutorial stuff, art tutorial stuff. Don't worry, mine would be a plague on normalize. Well, I guess that makes sense. That would make sense. Never getting Yowie Hands art. You say, oh no. Okay, Scribble, hold on. Scribble, hold on a moment. Hold on. Check his hard drive. You're really not going to find anything all that interesting. I promise you. The hard drive. You can't just call people swampy. Not with that. When I saw that garage click that made your likes public. Wait, what? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Check his soft drive? That's where I keep all my pretzels. That's where I keep all my pretzels. Wait, did Grok show off my love of swamp art? Of art of swamps? Swamp art? The secret is out. I like swamps. Delicious pretzels, all those carbs, and I need to cut down on carbs, but I like pretzels. I really like pretzels. I can't. I love me some salted, salted. Wait, are pretzels German or are they Danish? Are pretzels salt? Are they Danish or German? They're German, right? We're all gooners, but for swamps and bogs. German. I suppose in some way we are. Do mongrels do you yearn for the swamps? Because I mean that's where I really actually get the ingredients for my potions and concoctions to make the mutagenic elixirs to turn you into the mongrels. So in some ways I imagine you would yearn for the swamp. You all are sort of swamp creatures. No, swamps and bogs are awful. I want to live in Appalachia. Well, too bad. You get to live in the swamps around Gorslab. And Gorslab does have swamps, by the way. They're just not nearby. They're actually neighboring to Delaire and Twin Skull Peaks. If you know. Fun fact. Fun factoid. I love swamps unironically, but I got a blood type where bugs swarm me and would drain me dry in a minute. Fair. I also get swarmed by bugs. Thankfully, I have a, very leathery skin. So, it helps. Does Kermit live in Gorslab? He does not. Kermit lives in the Muppets universe. We do have frog-like creatures. Alright, I need to... In the swamps. Some strange amphibian. Excuse me. Alright. Digimon, or move Digimon. I guess I'll move Rustyrannomon. Who am I gonna get? Kermit wants me to throw car batteries in the ocean. Well, Kermit is a very trustworthy source, so you should probably do that. I'm sure there will be no long-lasting environmental impacts. Whoops, wait. I didn't want Metal Greymon. It's vaccine. I need data. I need more data. Sorry, just... You need a vaccine, not data. Wait, I do need vaccine? I do need vaccine? Oh, wait, no, you're right, because I... Wait, hold on. The mongrels are cursed with patches of soft, silky, luxurious skin so the swarming insects keep you down. No, you guys actually have leathery skin with like osteoderms, but I think maybe something went wrong with your transformation and that you have unfortunately very soft skin. I'm sorry, you're kind of the Seath the Scaleless of the mongrels, where you came out with really, really soft skin. Yeah, unfortunately something went wrong. How's your aura compared to Lord Ainz? I'd have to watch more Overlord. And probably watch the parts of Overlord that I've seen again to really see, you know, how close my aura is. Explains the moisture. Yeah, I'm sorry, Moist. Listen, sometimes... Listen, life is complicated, and so is, you know, mutagens. And sometimes I don't have all the right ingredients, you know, when I'm making demongrels, you know, potions to make you into demongrels, you know. Things can go wrong in the mutation process, you know? Things can go wrong. Things can go wrong. Sometimes some of the spell casting I do. What do you think of Albedo? I like Albedo. She is very, very attractive, but she's not my waifu. Like I said, the Dark Lord only has eyes for one woman. I have an idea for my VTuber's World Lore, but I can't make my mind up on Avatar. You know what? You need to think about that world and then think about the Avatar, and it will come to you. Anyways, let me see. Oh, dagnabbit. I still don't have 1700. She would skin you alive? Wait, who would skin me alive? Albedo? From Overlord? She would skin me alive? Well, yeah, she likes men with nothing but bones. She wants to, you know, she wants to bone the bone man. You know, I wonder if Ainz has a penal bone, a penor bone. Oh, I never read that. Because funny enough, I learned that apparently some of the great apes apparently have apparently they have dick bones. Apparently they have dick bones. Which I wish I could unlearn that. I wish I could unlearn that. But now it's stuck with me. It can't be unlearned. It can't be unlearned, unfortunately. Or maybe, you know what, maybe I'm hoping that maybe I misread. I'm hoping that maybe I misread and that's not actually true. And I wouldn't recommend fact-checking me on that, Demongrels. Unless you really want to, but even then, I really suggest that you not fact-check that. What do you think of Mirko from MHA? Ooh, she's another good one. And like I said, the Dark Lord loves attractive ladies in leotards, and Mirko fits that bill. I'm gonna fact-check you in person. Good luck. Good luck. Ah, yes. All right, let me see. All right, so I need a vaccine. Well, if I'm getting a vaccine, you know, I guess I'll bring in, I'll move Duramon in. All right, Duramon, you can come on in here. Actually, how is Savior Huckmon looking? Savior Huckmon. I mean, I meant I'm gonna find monkeys. I see. This is why my reading comprehension is often lacking at times. I mean, no, it's not. I'm the Dark Lord of Gorslav. My reading comprehension is impeccable. Yes, but you're gonna go find monkeys? Well, great apes, but who's counting? Also, I'm gonna be right back, Demongrels. The Dark Lord needs to use the porcelain throne. I can't believe Demon stole my Subway sandwich. You might want to think, you might want to ask around, Tail, or if you're going to, you know, come up with slander, you should maybe come up with, you're running out of material, my good man. You're running out of good material, my good mouse man, my good Baba Naku, or whatever it is. Because, wait, is it Baba Banaku who's someone who is, like, using he's male but using, like, a female VTuber form? Baba Banaku? Never mind, but why would you need to do better, because I didn't steal Subway sandwiches because I don't like Subway at all. I really don't like Subway outside. Maybe they're sugar cookies. Sugar cookies. I can always go back to pretending to be dizzy and slip into your DMs. It won't work on me because I know my Oshi, and she would never slip into my DMs. I can't believe I was slandered as salacious, swampy, and directed to interact with dangerous apes. You chose to interact with dangerous apes. You chose that. You chose that. I told you. I said you didn't have to do that. Well, actually, no. I don't know if I said I didn't have to do that, but I didn't encourage you to do that. What do you think of Goldship? Funny horse. Funny horsewoman. Funny horsewoman. And funny horse too. Very funny horse. Very silly horse. Insane horse, maybe. Also. Okay. Digivolve Nightmon. Is Nightmon... When can he get to Craniumon? Alright, well, I have Duramon, right? I have Duramon, right? Yep, Duramon's in here. I was accidentally talking crap about Subway to one of its founders or major franchise owners or something. Friend had to kick me under the table to stop. Wait, why did they have to kick you under the table? Because you were talking... Wait, were you talking bad about Subway in Subway? Is that like... Is there some rule that you don't do that in Subway? Is there some new like Subway lore that I'm unfamiliar with, where you don't talk bad about Subway inside Subway? I don't think they can stop you. You know, I don't think they can stop you. I don't think you are capable of being stopped. And hey, if you were talking bad about Jared of Subway, I'm sure they would applaud you. No, it was an unrelated Subway, but a major play in Subway's history was there. I was saying how much I hated his life's work. I see. What do you think of Esdeath? Who the heck is Esdeath? Who the heck is Esdeath? Esdeath? I don't know if I'm familiar with this Esdeath character. I don't think I'm familiar with this Esdeath character. To be fair, the current company screws their franchise holders unless it's changed hands again. I'm not familiar with the history of Subway outside the whole fiasco with Jared, which is very unpleasant. It is very unpleasant and unfortunate. For Subway, that is. Esdeath from Agame no Kill. I don't think I've watched Agame. I've heard of Agame no Kill. I don't believe I've ever watched it. Or even seen any clips of it. Well, I think... Maybe I've seen clips of it. I don't think I've ever watched Agame Kill. Why did I say Agame no Kill? Again, adding words where there isn't actually words. I will find you and I will verse feed you dad's pickle habe. I don't have a pickle habe yet. Well, I guess the mongrel helmets sort of are one, technically. I was insulting Subway, not knowing the house and event he was hosting to was paid for by owning Sub. Oh, I also made. Jessica Rabbit. I mean, she's attractive, but she's a married woman. Why would I, you know, gawawooga for a married woman? I mean, I can appreciate the beauty of a married woman, but Jessica Rabbit really doesn't do anything for me. I mean, she's attractive, she's hot, sure, but like, again, it's one of those things where it's like I have a very particular taste, and it's not like I don't see beauty in other things or appreciation in other things. Just because there's a goalie doesn't mean you can't score. Okay, listen you. I'm not a swampy rat. I was just drawn that way. But wait, you were drawn that way? That's rough. Wait, how are you drawn swampy? But were you drawn in a swamp or just like with stink lines on you? Listen, Nero. I'm not going to just because there is a goalie doesn't mean you can't score. Yeah, but that is dishonorable. Why would I do that? I'm testing to see how much of a gooner you are by asking you these questions. I have a particular taste in women, all right? Why can't I code scan? I was drawn from the still water, I guess. Why can't I code scan? Why am I... Do I need more vaccine Digimon? Is that what I need? Do I need more vaccine Digimon? Why can't I code scan? You don't pay taxes? You have no honor? No, unfortunately, I do pay taxes. You think Roger would be a cuck? Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, I actually think, despite how flirtatious his wife is, that they have a very royal. But no, I corrected myself to the wrong thing. The cyber world was vibe coded. Sorry. Great. Can I seriously not code scan? There is a Digimon which is a data type. Wait, you told me it was a vaccine type. For code scan, wait, but I was told I needed a vaccine, did you? I got one guide. Have you read the original Roger Rabbit book? No, I haven't. I didn't even know there was an original Roger Rabbit book. I was very unfamiliar. Shell from El Dorado? Okay. Shell is a good choice. Shell, there might be a weak spot for me because Shell is a specimen and a half, okay? And she's got those blunt bangs, the long hair with the blunt bangs, and I do like me, the Hime cut and blunt bangs. I am weak for that. And she's hot. She's very hot, but she ends up with doesn't she end up with Miguel? Dizzy in a Chell. Oh, Dizzy in a Chell outfit. Oh. Focus. Yeah, no shame in Shell. Their Gooner score is going to go because of that. Okay, listen. Why am I a Gooner for appreciating very beautiful, attractive women? Okay. Are you saying you are not a Gooner? All this proves is my claims of being a fiercely heterosexual man, which I am, are true. They are very true. No, I'm not. I'm a pervert. Okay, fair. At least you're honest. Let me see. Okay, I have to get more data, Digimon. Great. It's not Gooner to appreciate Chell alive. Yes. If you don't feel something when looking at Chell, you're probably gay or a straight woman. Heck, even if you're not, even if you're straight, I feel like you can still appreciate, or you're straight or gay, you could appreciate Shell, yeah. I'm not gay at all. But I can look at some men and go, man, they're handsome. I wish I had certain features like that. I wish I had abs like that. I wish I had, a jawline like that. I mean, I sort of do, but yeah. Kita from Atlantis? Not really. I support you, Monstro. You can come out of the closet. I was never in the closet. All right? I was never in the closet to begin with. There was a line about that. No, that one's gay. What? Wait. No, that one's gay. What wasn't in reference to that? That you can't look at, like, a man can't look at another man. You were openly gay? No, I was never gay. I was never gay. Also, I'm messing with you with this schooner stuff. Oh, I know. I know you are. I know you are. I know you are. Is it gay to like femboys? Yes. Next question. Next question. Change leader, farm goods. Wait, what am I doing? I'm trying to get... I'm proud of you, Demon. You're proud of me for being fiercely heterosexual? Thank you, because I am. Because I am. Because it's funny. Yes, I know. I know you all like to mess with your Dark Lord, to make him angry because it is funny. But what if I told you that you're not baiting me, you're not rage baiting me, that I'm using my rage to bait you into engaging with me? I'm thinking ahead, Demongrels. And this is why I'm the Dark Lord. It was the gay man being asked why he was on a line supposed to sleep with Lana, and his response was, no one is that gay. Oh, okay, gotcha. No, I'm not. No, you gay. I'm GE? I'm not, I am. I've never been a girl, so I can't be girl experience. You should do a cover of We Are Number One. Ooh, that would be fun. That's a great idea, Sean. I should do the Mongrels, should I do a cover of We Are Number One? I think I should do that. That would be fun to do. You know what? I'm gonna add that to karaoke. To my birthday karaoke. We're gonna do We Are Number One. Is it gay to like tomboy? Of course it's not gay to like a tomboy. We should do a cover of Boys 12. The heck is Boys 12? Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to know what Boys 12 is at all. I mean, Tail, you and I are already planning on doing that collab of, you know, the coffin of Andy and Lele. And I'm already taking a huge risk with that, primarily to my sanity and dignity. You do want to know? No, I don't. I'm fine. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Nothing good comes of when you smile like that and pretend you're all innocent. A shot of B12. Wait, what? I need to train these guys. These guys need to be... That's what I'm doing. These guys need to be training. I'm just being funny following that family question. I know. I'm aware. We'd love to do a little banter and japes. That's suspect no matter which sibling you voice. It's from American Dad. He doesn't know about B12 chat. You know, maybe I don't want to know about that. Unless B12 is the same as this Boys 12 thing. Alright, hold on. War Growlmon, Duramon, I have to switch for a Data. Who's Data? Altaron's free. They're all free. Wergarumon, vaccine. Greatmon, vaccine. I got Kavaterimon, vaccine. Virus. Who do I have who's a... Oh, Savior Hulkmon is one. It's Fish Vitamin. Maki Zenin. Wait, it's Fish... Okay, hold on. Two conversations here. What's... Maki Zenin, what's that? And then B12 is... Fish vitamin? You mean like omega-3s or whatever? Alright, come on. Let me see if I can actually copy and paste now. So basically, Boys 12 is a boys band from American Dad. Oh, gotcha. I haven't really watched a lot of American Dad. I thought the werewolf one was the coolest thing ever when I was a little baby. Werewolf one. Werewolf one? Wait, what are we talking about now? What are we talking about? I feel like the conversation is going off further tangents than I'm normally used to. From Jujutsu Kaisen? Oh, that Maki. I don't really... There's not really any of the girls from Jujutsu Kaisen that are... that I consider like, I mean, I can see as attractive, but I'm not like particularly attracted to. Your Digimon. Oh, the wolf one, Rare Garurumon? I thought the werewolf one was the coolest when I was little. Oh, Rare Garurumon. Rare Garurumon is cool. Rare Garurumon is super cool. Yeah, Rare Garurumon. Wait, why can't I go that way? Unlock code, pattern red. Okay, hopefully it'll actually let me copy and paste this now. Or do I need to have all data Digimon? Just a good slap. And he's gone. Just like that. Just like that. Dynasmon doesn't just, all Dynasmon needs to do is give a good old slap. Just a little slap and Gargomon is dead. Carmilla from Effie Fates. Ooh, she's good. She's good. But again, my waifus, my Fire Emblem waifus are Seiri from Awakening and Tiki from Awakening. I don't know why, but I can't retain Digimon names. I was obsessed as a kid, but the names didn't stick in my mind. No, I have that problem with certain names too. It's fine. I understand. I understand your plight. Gosh, how many more data Digimon do I need? Did watch the Digimon movie, seen that Thai drink? I always read Thai as... Why can't I copy and paste? Why can't I copy and paste? Why can't I... Tharja, okay. Tharja is a strong follow-up. Tharja is a strong follow-up. Okay, I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong with this code thing. Because I can't copy and paste the code. I don't know why I can't copy and paste the code. It's not letting me do that. Tharja, okay, Tharja is up there with my Fire Emblem waifus. I totally forgot about Tharja. Tharja's up there. Tharja is very goth. And also she is yandere as well. Which I'm not sure if I'm into yandere or not. Lucina or Azura is good. Gunnar score going up. Yeah. I hear you. Yeah. It just shows that I have good taste is all. Something about blue. Okay, Azura's also a good choice. Azura's a good choice. Lucina, I never really got into. You're into Dizzy Dokuro? Of course I am. It's obvious. Yes, I am. I mean, I wear that on my sleeve. Besides, Dizzy fluctuates between red and... Wait, Dizzy's a yandere? Dizzy's a yandere? Wait, is she a yandere? Is my yandere radar... Is it broken? Is it broken? Is my yandere radar broken? When he realized that he needed the vaccine for copy and paste, but he forgot that you needed once a code switch. I keep getting one guide. Dizzy threatens us with syringes. Okay. I mean, I think my yandere... Okay, listen. I think my yandere radar is broken. The only reason she isn't clear is because she's inside you always. She's densest when you need... Harem? I'm not really into harems. My Oshi's Chibi Doki. I like Chibi. Chibi's fun. Harem? I'm not into harem. Listen. Just because I'm a Dark Lord, just because I'm a monster man, doesn't mean I'm into harems. I'm loyal to only one. The Dark Lord is only married to... Well, I'm not even married, but I'm loyal to only one woman. And the woman that I wed is going to be the only woman that I bed. Unless, like, something apocalyptic happens and then I have to, you know, repopulate the Earth with monster hybrid children. But that's, like, in a very most worst case scenario. I'm not going to have a polycule or a harem or anything like that, okay? All right, let's put Savior Helkmon back. Who do I have who's vaccine? He's already hypothetically cheating. I haven't. How? Hypothetically cheat. Hypothetically isn't. The only girl I dated is the one I didn't bed. Now, how could you be sure she's the one? I'll let that be a mystery that you have to figure out. All right? All right? Let me keep some secrets. I'm a shameless flirt, so I don't think Shimon will accept me with that, alas. You shameless flirt, you. Rhea, 3 houses? I don't know much about her. I think her design's pretty, but also that implies that yeah, wait, Demonstrous, didn't you have this? Don't you have the same problem with Lord Ainz when it comes to making children? Sue, I hate to tell you this. Sue, the problem with making children is that I haven't had sex. And I don't plan on having sex until I get married. Okay? Because the Dark Lord is only having sex when he gets married. He's impotent. I'm literally the opposite of impotent, okay? The microplastics haven't taken my virility, okay? Okay? All right? All right? All right? I'm not impotent. I'm depotent. Proof? Oh no, I'm not falling for that. Nobody escapes the microplastic, sounds like Cope. I'm a monster, I'm built different. Virile, vascular. I mean, you're undead like him. No, I'm not undead. I'm not a demon either. I'm not undead. I'm just very skeletal. I'm very much alive. Do you have the will of D? Yes, actually. If you want to get rid of microplastics to consume Tamarine, ooh, I'll keep that in mind. Unless that also comes with some weird side effects. But Sue, I am very much not undead. In fact, if you go back to my debut, I am not a demon and I am not undead. I'm a monster. Then I'll look into this Tamarine thing. Okay. All right. Hold on. I need a vaccine Digimon. So I have Duramon here. Wait, can I? How close to Digivolving is Duramon? He's almost level 60. He's getting there. And more Growlmon. I just need 80 more HP. Guys, I think we're getting to him. Or maybe that's just what I want you to think. Maybe that's just what I want you to think. Never considered that. All right, let me keep going. Oh wait, I can Digivolve into an Infamon now. You'll need both vaccine and data if you keep switching one for the other. No, I actually am not, because Dynasmon is data. So, okay. Sorry, Grand Quagomana. I gotta move you out, buddy. And I'll move you out with, well, you're already mega level, so I don't think you need to do any level upping. Is the Monsters a beloved classic or an offensive character? Sure, a beloved classic. One of my favorite Digimon's name is Monmon. That's actually one of Mayoshi's favorite Digimon is Monmon. Monmon's cute. Cope? I'm not coping, nor am I seething. I'm accepting. I'm delusion maxing. I'm Delulu, okay? Delusion. I've never heard of the Monsters. What's that? Actually, now that you mention it, I think I might be thinking of different monsters altogether. I think I'm thinking of different monsters altogether. Unless I'm not. Moist, what is the monsters again? Hold on. Let me do a quick lookup to make sure that I'm thinking of the right monsters, because Sometimes I'll read stuff and I'm like, oh wait, I recognize that, and then I'm thinking of something else that is completely different. Hold on. The monsters. Oh, this was what I was thinking of. This was what I was thinking of. With Frankenstein's monster and Count Dracula, and I mean, it was befit a little bit before, a little bit. It was a lot before my time, actually. But I did see some reruns because, you know, we had cable and there was always reruns. Monster Mash, but a sitcom if my memory was working. Yeah, that is the same one. No, it's a beloved classic, even though technically most of those monsters are undead. And they aren't the same type of monsters that, you know, me and my kind are. But they are still, you know, we still enjoy them. It's not offensive whatsoever. Let's see, where, okay, hold on. Why did I come in here again? I keep getting distracted. Where Garurumon? Mega Kabuterimon. What am I doing? What? Oh, right, because I think I'm checking stats to see how far along a lot of my Digimon are. Needs a Netflix adaptation. Why would you wish that? Why would you wish that fate? You do look undead, though. Again, it is simply because I'm very bony. It's because I'm very bony. I have very sunken in eyes. Okay, like I actually have eyes. How could they put genes on a werewolf? It's legal to be that cool. It is. But if you think Garurumon, where Garurumon is cool, then you got where Garurumon Black. And he's got camo pants. He's bragging about having a constant boner. I am not. And by the way, having a constant boner would be a real pain. Especially when you're trying to pee. Especially when you're trying to urinate. They had Rob Zombie remake The Monsters, and I recall that being Netflix tier. They did? Rob Zombie did that? If it lasts more than 4 hours, go to the doctor. Yes. And besides, the one-eyed monster cannot remain at full height for too long. That's too much power, even for me. It's not supposed to hurt. No, it's not. And that's why my one-eyed monster cannot remain in full power. It was made with spite, but he didn't get it. It wasn't made with spite, but he didn't get it. Got it. If you're bony, then eat more. Actually, I have a problem. Listen, I'm bony around the facial area. But with my guts, a lot of it has gone to my belly. I'm trying to lose my spare tire. So, you know how that is. Oh, that was kind of a funny freeze frame for a moment. Seeing Blue Metal War Greymon kind of stuck in a punching bag. You've got dad bod syndrome. Unfortunately, I'm not a dad yet. I am an uncle, but one day I will be a father. One day I will be. I'm planning on. Okay, please let this work. Please let the. You need Brazilian spiders on Gorse Lab. Do I? I'm not sure I do. I'm not sure that's a good idea. So hold on, let me I guess I have room for a certain other Digimon, so maybe I believe, yes, I will one day get my wife pregnant when I have a wife. Or I guess maybe we'll adopt if it takes that long, but I'm planning on it not taking that long, hopefully. Let me see, Stingmon is free variant. Wait. Do I need a free variant Digimon? Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Who else could I bring with me that I kind of want to level up? What if she gives you pregnant? That's not going to happen. That's not the pregnant woman emoji. Well, I choose to believe it is. Because I don't like mpreg. I'm not a big fan of it. As I've said quite a few times now. Let me see. Melina, Mortal Kombat. That's a tough one, actually. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I guess with the knowledge that there are double impreg emojis with the female pregnant ones, there are. Listen, I don't want to go through what female hyenas go for. Go through, okay? And that's another bit of animal knowledge I'm cursed with. I accept her with her mouth teeth. Yeah, I do too. They're appealing. I prefer her Mortal Kombat 10 version where she still has her lips. Why are there so many pregnant male emojis? That is... How strange. How strange. With different colors and different shirts. That is very strange. Very strange. Who even makes those? Who even makes those? Also with Digitomon. Let me take a look at Digitomon. Kitana Mortal Kombat? Ooh, I might like Kitana a little bit more. It's kind of a toss-up. I kind of like... Ooh, that's kind of a toss-up. I might like Kitana, but I'm also partial to Jade and Melina. Californians make those. Oh, that makes sense then. Who should I bring with me? Digitomon. If I evolve Digitomon, that's Titamon. You know, I'll bring Digitomon. Why not? Sindel. Not really into Sindel. Not really much into Sindel. Have you seen the Jade popularity contest trailer? No, I haven't really kept up with Mortal Kombat. Especially after 1, which I think is an overall downgrade to the series. Wood with who? Digitomon? Digitomon? That's weird. Oh, like Deception old. No, I haven't seen the Jade popularity contest trailer, actually. I'm not familiar with that one. Sindelwood. Okay, Sindelwood. Okay, gotcha. You know what, screw it. I'll bring Leomon with me, and I'll also bring, who else? I know some of those words. They gave the Tarkans magic aids. In MK1, yes. Oh, Archdragon, welcome. All right, I'll bring Cubimon in here too, as part of like level up. So, excuse me. All right, let's keep going. Or Barack Obama. Yeah. Barack Hussein Obama. Netherworld has never been Wait, it is Nether. No, Netherrealm is different. Netherrealm is different. Nanimon is something I wouldn't have remembered. To be honest, I don't know why many people would want to remember Nanimon. He seems like he's hard to forget, but a lot of people would forget. Yeah, Outworld. Netherrealm is the name of the studio and where Scorpion is from. You know, I always wondered how Earthrealm sort of works when, like, doesn't that imply like do different planets exist in like, does Earthrealm incorporate different planets? Demonstrous are related to the Tarkans? No, not particularly, but they're similar aesthetics. Nanimon is lovely, what do you mean? Ceres Victoria. Wait, from Ceres Victoria, from Helsing? Isn't her name Ceres Victoria? Wait. I'm basing my life on Nanimon from this moment forward. Police girl. Oh, I like her all right. I like her all right. She's cute. Wait, wasn't the guy who originally did Hellsing, who did the Hellsing manga, wasn't he technically, isn't he a hentai artist? Or was a hentai artist? You can access space from Earthrealm. Yes, but like, what makes Earth like the special planet? And like, does it incorporate the entire rest of the universe? Because it seems like the other realms, like they're different, right? They're different in different dimensions, right? Because I don't think Outworld is in the same universe, and I use universe like as in the same dimension as Earthrealm, right? Right? Having human life that the gods observe, I guess. But apparently Edenia also is another, like, is one of the, is it like that these realms are like in different universes, dimensions, but they're like that certain worlds in those, or certain realms or worlds inside those universes / dimensions are like the key parts, like the cornerstone or something of the cosmos or something like that? I don't know. Mortal Kombat lore is kind of convoluted, and it kind of, I mean, there's been some fun world building, but I feel like it's all gone incredibly out of whack since 11, where they introduced, you know, the Titans and being like, oh yeah, there's these higher beings than the Elder Gods, and they're the Titans, even though there was already the one being, and they already had a, you know, different lore. Chronica just messed things up. Sorry, I only know about good Mortal Kombat games like Sub-Zero. But yes, Baraka is my second, like, if I wasn't a Reptile main, I'd be a Baraka main. I believe it's like Norse and Yggdrasil. Yeah, but, well, maybe. Wait, why did I go to the Digilab again? I didn't need to go to the Digilab. By the way, Demon, our moves have me onto something. 18-second shorts might be cracked. Really? Into lizards, are we? I think lizards are cool, and besides, they're dinosaurs, mythology games. Wait, wasn't there only one Mortal Kombat mythology game? Wasn't it only Sub-Zero? Barely legal shorts. Barely legal shorts. You know, that sounds like... Barely legal shorts sounds like what Brumas are. Or like Hot Pants are, is barely legal shorts. There's also the Special Forces games. Yeah, but I don't think that counts as like the mythology games. Right? I don't think that counts as the mythology games. They did a Kano game? Did they do a Kano game? I really liked MK Shaolin Monks. Well, Shaolin Monks, sorry. I was thinking of the two best friends play Shaolin Monks or Shaolin Monks. Well, technically. I remember that being pretty good. Jax keeps getting shafted. Yeah, but I mean, it could be worse. It could be, you could be, well, it could be worse. Don't take my memory for it. You know what? It could be worse. You could be Husao, is that what his name is? Where he was, they made him, but they, like, even the devs universally hated him. Like, Ed Boon universally hated him. Which to me, I think is kind of weird. Like, Husao? Android 18? I like Android 18 as a character. I don't really consider her like a waifu, but I think I think Krillin and her have great, fantastic chemistry. And I'm glad Krillin landed her. Rain is my favorite ninja. Who's yours? I already said Reptile. And my favorite design for Reptile is when he's actually reptilian. Like MK10 Reptile is my favorite Reptile. He has some of the best designs. Also because they gave his mouth like articulation and like it could move and act like a second pair of jaws. That's sick. I love that. I love that. Okay, hold on. Who's Hoa exists? Shredder Sub-Zero is cool. Shredder Sub-Zero is cool. But you know, I've talked about Mortal Kombat before, but honestly, MK1's designs for like the characters, I'm not even just talking about like the sex appeal stuff. The MK1 designs for the characters, outside maybe Reptile, who has a decent design, both like human and Zaterran, they're really forgettable. I meant in powers. Oh, Reptile. Also Reptile. He can shapeshift. He can spit like poison acid. Pretty bland. Yeah, they're very bland. Like even the MK, like the MK10, like MK10 doesn't even have super sexualized designs for the characters, and yet they're still way more memorable. Too human, I agree. Yeah, I like when my monster man, like Reptile, is actually a reptile. Because the Terrans are actually supposed to be dinosaur people. Which is weird because they're reptilian and not more avian. But, I mean, we're going off the old, old stuff. And we're probably going after, let's be honest, the Mortal Kombat games are based off a lot of, like, pulp-like movies and stuff, So it makes sense. But yeah, just all of I don't think there was any standout design. This isn't the point of Reptile, is he is hiding. I think it depends on which lore. Super easy. All right, we got another path. Oh, we got more paths. Nice. I think it depends on the lore of Reptile, because that's changed so many times. I really don't. Them rebooting Mortal Kombat again after they already did in 9 is just so crazy to me, because they've rebooted. I feel like how many times have they rebooted Mortal Kombat? And it feels like they're probably going to do it again after how it seems poorly that MK1 has done, Chameleon's lore is about him hiding. Well, there's a female chameleon and there's a male chameleon, and okay, admittedly, female chameleon's pretty hot. Think 3, if not 4. Yeah, 3 times. 3 times. That's what I thought. Well, no, I thought 4. Oh, close enough. But I'm going to be honest, I think Mortal Kombat might, as a franchise, might be dead. Because I genuinely don't think that they're gonna... I don't think they're gonna continue. It doesn't seem like Ed Boon is particularly interested in it. I don't think... Well, as far as I know, Chaos Reigns did not sell very well, and most of the stuff that does sell well is like the crossover stuff from like different franchises. I look forward to the new movie, but only to be mad at the story changes. I was gonna say, people saying Jax had a hard time, but like, in most movies that I watch, where if I'm a Reptile fan, Reptile tends to get like killed off pretty early. He gets treated like a jobber as much as Baraka does, but I mean, that's what I get for having like Baraka and Reptile as my favorite characters. It's better when the series dies at this point. It becomes an unfunny parody or cease. Without the sexual aspect of Mortal Kombat, it's just half of what it's supposed to be. No, I agree. I actually agree. And they don't even need to lean too far into the they don't even need to be that hypersexual. They don't even need to do that. They just need to have a little, be a little bit more titillating. Because otherwise, it just feels sort of weird that they're very prudish with that. And this is coming from someone who is a prude himself, or is prudish himself. Widowmaker Overwatch? Widowmaker Overwatch. Widowmaker... Wait, left pattern blue. Oh, whoops. Wrong one. Widowmaker Overwatch. I was actually, I'm not even, No, I know who Widowmaker is. I was actually more of a May gal. I liked May more. I like May. Or Symmetra. I like Symmetra or May or Diva. Wasn't really much into... May was my favorite, but I also like... After that was Symmetra. Because again, I like attractive ladies in leotards. As a bisexual, I feel men are more sexualized in the new games. Oh no, they are, because they're not ashamed. For some reason, they're not ashamed to be... But they skimp out. They'll happily make some of the more men's outfits more skimpy, but they'll shrink away when they do it for women. Tracer's cute, but again, May is more my thing. May is more my speed. Remember, I have yellow fever. I was born with jaundice, and while I am not Asian myself, I have that craving. What about Kimiko? Kimiko's cute. But I really don't know much about her. It's crazy to me what they did to her butt. Like, she doesn't even have one. They went full Hank Hill on her, and it doesn't even make sense on a non even beyond the whole sexuality thing. The fact that she doesn't have a butt when she's like an athlete and she moves around is insane to me. I want everyone to be sexualized, which means design not... And here's the thing, I'm not opposed to being like, you only have to make the women attractive. Listen, I'm fine if they want to make eye candy for like women and gay men, okay? Go for it. Go for it. All right? I'm fine. I'm fine with that. Give Tenma Miami her macho men, her naked macho men, okay? To goon over, all right? Just give us some stuff too. But yeah, the fact that they did a Nier Automata thing and then they gave it to they did a Nier Automata collab, I should say. And then they then they gave it to Kimiko, which I don't think is a bad choice, but then, she didn't have a butt. Yeah, a disgraceful to be display. A shameful display. Shameful to be display. Genji and Hanzo are my top two, and I can say that those two are like handsome guys. Those skins looked like crap in the game. Didn't like Rainbow Six also do a Nier Automata collab, and it also had a weird looking skin? So let me do a save here, because I have a feeling I'm gonna need to save. Oh, this looks like the entrance of the secret room. All right, let's get going. Yes. Oh, we got an eater. Yeah, it's crap. I had a feeling. But what's an eater doing here? Arata, have you not put two and two together that the guy who shares the same color scheme as the eaters and is a creepazoid might be connected to the eaters? And at any time, he's around, there's eaters around. We don't have any choice, we gotta fight it. All right, here we go. Is this going to be Hydrogen Bomb versus Coughing Baby? Let's see. Hit him with the Wyvern's Breath, Dynasmon. Oh no, it is not. Oh, okay, maybe not, maybe not. Maybe this is actually gonna be tough. It's funny because Siege had some Gunner skins, did it? Most of the skins I know from Siege are from like Russian Banter stuff. I usually don't complain, but the game looks like it's flat colors. Wait, which one? Which one? The game CYBERSLEUTH, what I'm currently playing, or Rainbow Six Siege? I'm surprised that there's no Eater hentai. There probably is. There probably is. I'm not going to go and confirm that, but there probably is. Coughing Baby, Coughing Nukes, apparently, or Hydrogen Baby, Coughing Nukes. Or Bomb Baby, the Bomb Baby. The Bomb Baby. Oh, Rainbow Six Siege. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really into realistic military shooters myself. Underrated WoW. Underrated WoW. Yeah, I love the soundtrack because it sounds like someone is blowing into like a moonshine jug. That's what I was thinking of. Boss Baby. I've never even seen Boss Baby. It never interested me. Okay, looking at it again, it's not as gooner as I remember. Okay, fair enough. Underrated waifu Uma? Underrated waifu Uma? Are you asking who my waifu Uma is? I'm not going to tell you. That's a secret I'm taking to the grave. Don't see Boss Baby? I don't think I will. I remember I decided to go see, and I go see it. I mean, it was on Netflix, and I decided to watch the Emoji Movie. And I thought maybe it wasn't as bad as everyone thought it was, and I thought it was, and it was. It wasn't even bad funny, it was just bad. I mean, Uma is an underrated waifu. Uma? Uma? Oh, Uma from... Wait, Uma from Blood Omen 2? Is that who you're thinking of? She kind of is, yeah, I could see it. Shame what happened to her. Shame what happened to her. Blood Omen 2, yeah, that Uma, okay. All right, let's keep, oh, War Growlmon. Let's give you some, I have so many freaking items, man. I have so many freaking items. Her outfit fits MK9, it does. That emoji, the Emoji Movie is a Wreck-It Ralph ripoff. Yeah, but I feel like that's not strong enough to describe the Emoji Movie. You know? It's one of those things that, like, you know, you think it would just be popular to hate on, and when you actually look on it, it's not that bad. But no, it was that bad. I don't even know what they were thinking when they're making that movie. All right, hit him with another Wyvern's Breath. Blind him, blind him, blind him. And done. Okay, so they were a little tough, but not really a problem, you know? Hardly an issue. Hardly an issue. Hardly an issue. Okay, okay, I only need 50 more HP so I can get War Growlmon to Megidramon. Nice. I honestly forgot the Emoji Movie existed. Yeah, probably for the best. They were thinking about making money. Did the Emoji Movie even make money? And I thought they canceled the Emoji, they canceled the Popeye movie to make the Emoji Movie, which I don't think sold. Are you the 20th, Demon? I'm old enough. That's what I'll say. I'm a millennial. I'll let you figure it out from there. I only know the Emoji Movie from Jack's films. I don't think I've watched Jack's films in a long time. Remember they made a Wreck-It Ralph sequel that was just the Emoji Movie again? I really wanted to like Ralph wrecks the internet. And at first when I saw it, I liked it, but the more I think about it, the more I thought about it afterwards, it's really not a good movie. Especially when it really, it's like Toy Story 4 where it undoes the previous film and its good conclusion. If movies don't make a profit, it's a tax write-off so they don't lose. Is that still true? I know that was true with Uwe when he was making those awful movies. Oh wait, Duramon's catchphrase, that's 20th? Oh. Wait, is it? When did Duramon say that? I don't think I'm familiar with that. It says the budget of 50 million and the box office was... It made 4... Okay, I guess the Emoji Movie did sell. I guess it did sell. It made It made more than 4 times its budget, almost made 5 times its budget. You know, I wonder if the reason so many people saw it was because of how bad... Just how bad it was. and people were morbidly curious. That's what the wiki says. I mean, I'm gonna trust. I might trust those numbers, and then you wonder why they see us as cattle. I guess. I hate it's for kids argument. I mean, that's been a whole thing with the Super Mario Galaxy movie, where people have said it's the worst thing ever, and to be honest, I understand it's not like high cinema, you know? I understand it's not like high cinema, but I really enjoyed the film. I had a good time with it. It was a popcorn movie, and to be honest, I'm not going to see like, I understand what people are saying online about like, we need like more kids movies like we used to have, like with the Iron Giant, that have more emotional punch and are a bit more mature. And I get that, I totally agree. But that's not really something I was looking forward to, or something I was expecting with, you know, the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Like, I was expecting a fun popcorn film that didn't take itself too seriously. I was expecting a spectacle. And I got it, and it was fun. And there were some really good character moments. And look, there was a lot of member berries, as they say. A lot of nostalgic callbacks, but it was clear it was actually made by people who played the games and enjoyed it. And to be honest, that's what I was looking forward to. And again, I understand people like who wanted more from it. I get it. But you know, pretty sure the average audience from the Mario fandom is over 30. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Good movies can't be made anymore. No one in the industry to do it. Popcorn films that's competent is the best. Project Hail Mary disagrees. That has become one of my favorite films of all time now. And that was actually a really good movie. And probably like, hopefully goes down as one of like the classic films of all, like a, you know, a classic staple films like we used to have, you know, back in the day. I'll have to see. It's really good. It's fantastic. Like I was expecting good things about it, but like I very, 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 very much enjoyed Project Hail Mary. I had a great time with it, and my momstress really wanted to see it because she read the book and was a big fan of the books. I hope Doomsday will make Dr. Doom the true hero he is. I've kind of given up on the Marvel Cinematic Universe at this point. Are you sure, man? Sorry to keep you waiting. Yuko got her hands on the passcode. Oh, let's go. Yes, she really did it. Yeah, I would recommend Project Hail Mary. And let me know if you enjoy it, Moise, because I very much enjoyed it. Sending it now. Ray K. Totodorbs. No, that makes sense. Did the password go through? That's the passcode to the secret room. This is it? Apparently the password wasn't something that was capable of being deduced via hacking. No, probably not. I kind of too, but seeing how Doom is handled interested me to see how it went. I didn't even see the new Fantastic Four movie, and I don't really know if I'm really interested in seeing how they're going to do Doom. D, did you watch Barbie or Oppenheimer? Neither. I didn't watch any of them. Neither interested me. I know there was a whole zeitgeist about them. Neither interested me in particular. You have to have a strong handle on her personality or make a lucky guess. Rie K. Totsadorbs? Yes, Rie K. Totsadorbs. Barbie was good. I'll take your word for it. I liked some of the set design stuff, but I really just was not particularly interested in the movie. I have not really engaged with a lot of Barbie media outside maybe like a few movies that I saw at like another person's house, and it just happened to be on. And I don't even remember which ones those were. I think there was one with like Snow Queen. I don't remember. I don't even remember. The last movie I exited. The last movie I really was excited for was the first FNAF one, unironically. Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy it? At least listen to I'm Just Ken. Okay, I've heard good things about Ken, but again, Ryan Gosling is a star, okay? I did mention how the password changes daily, right? This one is still valid. By the way, yesterday's password was... No, let's just move on, shall we? It's a bit too lurid for minors like you. Oh yeah, I forgot. I guess we're still teenagers in this. Hang on, wait, hey. All right, proceed with the operation. FNAF 1 was a 7 out of 10. We don't want Yuko's efforts to be in vain. You have to make your way inside. All right. Man, now I really want to know what it was. Yeah, me too. Marvel might try to adapt Secret Wars. Didn't they already do Secret Wars as like a TV show? Whew, this should do the trick. Battle World. Oh, no, wait, they didn't do Secret Wars. They did... Or was that Secret Wars? The ones with the scroll. Battle World. Battle World could be fun, but I don't really know if they're going to do it. To be honest, I've just kind of lost interest. I think the Marvel Cinematic Universe is... I don't even know if it's superhero fatigue. It's just they're adapting a lot of stories that really weren't popular, and then the ones that, like, you get stuff like Love and Thunder, which was adapting the Gore God Butcher storyline in the most worst way possible. There has been several Secret Wars. Oh yeah, there has been. I gotta get out of here and fast. Uh-oh, I've been found out? Uh-oh. Oh no. I knew there was gonna be a snag. So then this. I knew there was gonna be a snag. I knew stuff was going to go wrong. It always does. It always does. The flags were raised. The flags were raised. Well, this looks like the place. MCU hit its peak with the first Avengers. After that was a slow downward, except for Cap 2. I don't know if I fully agree with that, because hot take, I did enjoy Age of Ultron, primarily because I enjoyed Ultron himself. This is one of my favorite takes on Ultron. But again, that's just sort of me. And I did enjoy Infinity War and Endgame to an extent. The problem with Doom backstory is that it's long, complicated, it has to be a movie on its own. And that's why movies always shorten it with him. Yeah, they always mess up Doom. It was done and gone with Thor and Black Panther. Endgame is the last of its steam. No, I would say that. Maybe Spider-Man. Maybe the Spider-Man has like a victory lap. Spider-Man No Way Home. But that password kind of makes me think, what kind of woman is Kishabe? Landmine woman. Dangerous woman. I feel like they should have done more with Ultron. No, I agree. I feel like they cut Ultron way too short. Iron Man 2 was the last movie I saw. I'm excited for Bully Maguire's son to be Bully Holland. I would kind of want to see Bully Tom Holland. She can't be anything like Nokia, right? No, Nokia is Tsundere. I'm pretty sure Rie is Yandere. Fantastic Four 2005 and 7 Doom was fine, but Fantastic Four stuck really bad. I mean, they sort of made him a mutant. Didn't they make him also like have sort of the same thing with like the Fantastic Four in those two movies where his metal armor was actually like a mutation that he developed like the Fantastic Four? And also the same thing that happened in Fan-Four-tastic. Never mind, we got some searching to do. They could have revitalized MCU if they used the element of the last Avengers and established a broken world that mutants then emerge with. Need Jack Black? Oh no, okay. Yeah, this Kishibe Rie and Himamiya Rie might be the same person. They might be on the same wavelength as Rie. We've got to find the data we're after now. You go search over there. Yeah, Sanrio Girl room, yeah. I'm getting big Himamiya Rie vibes. And this is also... That being said, I mean... She is kind of hot. I mean, listen, both Rie's, right? Rie is my favorite villain in this game. I mean, I kind of like her. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, she's crazy, but I mean, I'm not gonna say hear me out. But the mongrels, hear me. No, I won't. Like the mutation is somehow a follow-up from the ring use. My Oshi warned me about girls like this. Wait, who's your Oshi again, Glass? Who's your Oshi again, Blast? All right. Oh, I guess we're. Wait, are we going? Are we going? Oh, Sheena. Sheena would. Sheena would. You rail the crazy out of her if you just thrust and hard and fast enough. I don't know. I don't know if I want to open this drawer. We're going through her panty drawer, aren't we? You found something? What is that? That trashy old rag? Oh, no. These are... Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Why are these in here for? How long are you going to hold them for? Put them away. Oh, no. Demonstrous, that Gunnar score is rising, sure, from that tome. No, no, no. But maybe we should... Nope. Nope. But maybe we should... Nope. But maybe we should... No. No, no, no. I'm say so. I'm say so. I'm say so. All right. But I am... Nope. Nope. Focus, D. Focus. D-perv. Oh, Inker, welcome. But also, no, listen. We're just trying to find some data. It's official. Demonstrous is a Gunnar like the rest of us. Excuse me. No, I didn't ask what kind they were. All right? And I'm not going to. Huh? Ray's heart-wrenching diary. All right, let's see what you've got. It looks like the contents are encrypted. It can't be. This is the confidential library? Wait, why does Rie have a room with... Yeah, why would she need panties in the digital... Well, it's good to know she's not going commando. You're about to leave a special kind of data on the... Excuse me, I am most certainly not. I am most certainly not. Are you two okay? Has something happened, Kyoko? Right. Yeah, you keep believing that, but just remember, I'm the Dark Lord of Gorslab. I'm in charge here. But no, I am not. I would not do anything so improper, so villainous. Okay, maybe something villainous, but not improper. Not like that. Not like that. Nothing so vile. A Dark Lord, I have standards. They might not be very high standards. They may be very strange standards, but they are standards nonetheless. I'm a gentle monster, okay? Okay? Okay, I'm a gentle monster. We have that right? You better make sure that you understand that. You get that right. Anyways, what has something happened, Kyoko? There was a disturbance at the preview. Oh. Cope however you want, Big Daddy Demon. Why are you calling me Big Daddy? Why are you calling me Big Daddy Demon? Why are you calling me that? Sue? Only call me a daddy when I become a father. And don't even call me a daddy when I become a father. The only ones who can call me that are... You know what? Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. You're weirdo. The females love to call men daddy. I guess they do. Okay, Papa. Somehow, that's almost worse. That's almost worse. Warden, what do you mean? What do you mean no? No, what do you mean no? What do you mean no? Just take a whiff and move on. I didn't even take a whiff. I put them away as soon as I figured out what they were. What are you laughing about, Inker? What are you laughing about? What are you laughing about? But also, it kind of reminds me, all this talk about daddy, it reminds me when, don't go there about who should call you daddy. No, that's why I stopped myself, actually. Because because I was thinking it in a platonic and sweet sense, and not in that weird sense. But then now I'm thinking also that scene from Bayonetta 2, where you know, previously Cereza / Bayonetta called, you know, her, you know, called Baller Daddy when she was a kid. Which makes sense. And she didn't call him that in the weird, you know, sexual way. Excuse me. It's very sweet. And that's what I was talking about when, you know, I want my, you know, kids to call me daddy. I'm not talking about in the weird sexy way. I'm talking about in the weird, you know, in child endearing way, about the same way as, you know, Papa, someone calling you Papa, or, you know, not in the sick, twisted way, not in the, you know, dream daddy way. But then, like, when you get to Future Balder and Bayonetta 2, and he asks Cereza, who is now an adult, to call him daddy, I know what they were trying to do, and I know it was trying to be sweet and, like, endearing. But the way it was executed, Poppy is Latin American prostitute. Prostitute, not prostate. Not the Wincest. Wincest. Don't you dare call it Wincest. Ugh. Disturbing. Papa's, ew. Yeah, the word daddy has forever been ruined for me because of how it's being used now. It used to be a sweet, innocent term for a child to call their, you know, their father. You know? And then you all arrived. The Gooners arrived. Actually, I guess you could say the same thing about Mommy, too. You know what? I don't really like this topic of discussion. It's very depressing. It's very depressing. You all accuse me of being the Gooner. There is no way that the game Bayonetta included me call me daddy without knowing or intending something. Yeah. Again, I think it was intended to be sweet. I think it was intended to be, you know, heartfelt, but given the context, it was. I'm not sure if it was intended to be that way. Let's just continue on with what's going on here. A disturbance? What's that supposed to mean? At the preview venue? Everything was peaceful in Gorslav until the Gooners attacked. An attempt was made, but again, I think, given the context of Bayonetta, yeah. I feel like maybe even if it was intended to be actually more sweet, like they were using. Okay, Rocky is not happy with this conversation. I choose to believe the innocent way. I want to believe it too. It's just the way how it was executed was off. It was off. Yeah. All right, let's see. Uh-oh. Oh, this is really bad. Another. Those are multiple eaters. Another eater. Those are multiple eaters. Kamishiro has put out an emergency stop to the eating service for the time being. The announcement claims illegal access by hackers as the reason behind it. Yeah, of course, always conceal the truth. But if that Bakemon... Why is it Bakemon? Why did they keep... But if that Bakemon manifested before so many people, they wouldn't be able to control things so easily. Where does it keep bringing up Bakemon? I fought multiple Bakemons, and it doesn't seem like another Bakemon has ever shown up. It's very strange. Huh? Then that means... the girl, Enrie Kishibe. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's this about a disturbance? The servers are down from an online attack? That's just nonsense, right? There must be victims of eating syndrome from all this. Why hide that? Oh yeah, she's fully yandere. Now, Yuko, don't be scared. Your tongue will freeze up and you won't be able to talk. Stop joking around. You've been taking care of my brother. That's why this whole time I've been... Little orphan Yuko, and a minor at that. When your brother is in the condition he's in, you need someone to keep looking after him. Listen to me and keep what I say a secret. It's better to stay on my good side, don't you think? Yeah, very yandere. If you're going through life with grown-ups holding your hand for you, you better play your cards right. If not, I might plumb forget to take care of your dear big brother. Oopsie. Uh-oh. Wait a minute, I just noticed something. I'm looking at her... I don't know if that's a dress or like a bra, but I noticed the little frilly parts are swaying back and forth. That's a good attention to detail. So Digimon is still finding yandere attractive? I didn't say... I mean... Shut up. Grumble. Just kidding, right? Obviously. Man, this woman has really good jiggle physics. Why staring there? Can I just not appreciate a good pair of mammary glands? Can I not appreciate those? Am I not meant to appreciate those? Can I not appreciate those? Can I? Can I not? I mean, they're nothing compared to my Oshis. But I can still appreciate the artistry. But seriously, without the hospital taking care of them, all those patients could start fading fast. Gunner score up what, and bringing jiggle physics brings it up one more. All right, wise gal, whatever you are. Go ahead, keep adding the score. Yes, if you're a Gunner. Shut up. I'm say so, because I say so. Harumph. It would be awful if that were to happen. People like you, Miss Rie, should be... What did I tell you about making that face? It's all good, Yuko. I think of you as the darling little sister I never had. And there's your brother, of course, too. He's been orphaned by our dear departed chairman as well. Did the chairman have an affair with Rie? I have to wonder. And so to keep me from simply forgetting anything, you mustn't access my private data anymore. Do we have an understanding? Miss Rie, answer me this. What on earth are you planning to do with the demon hackers? Well, you finally asked a direct question. My strategy will be effective. Oh ho ho, but that's a secret. Guys, Guys, I think this yandere will help us on Demonstrous's Gunner score. Maybe a little. But not by much. Ignore my Twitch. Ignore that Twitch. Eden is the dreamland my father built. Keep your filth out of it. I will never surrender Eden to you. Yeah, unfortunately we saw some of her filth. Do I have to wonder what type? Nope. OMG, you are so adorable. There's so much for us. This really is a landmine woman. This really is. She truly is a Rie. Threatening me while trembling and almost crying. This is so heart-wrenching. I could just die. And how was the prep work coming along, Akemi? Without any mishaps, naturally. Who had the desired results from the upgrade? We had the desired results from the upgrades, yes. Yes, we did. We've nearly verified the theory regarding eater behavior. OMG, you're totally kicking it. And then there was that test. You knocked that one out of the park, Kemi. Yes, leave it to me. I will have an optimal stage ready and waiting. Curse Jesse and James. I don't really see Jesse with Rie. That day will be one that you and I will never forget. OMG, that sounds so romantic. You know what? I could see these two being made for each other. Okay, Kemi, let's go. Oh, I could see these two being... You know what? I could see her being into guys like him. I can see her being into guys like him for whatever reason. He saw us, didn't he? That old guy. She's into OG Sans, I guess. He gave a little sign that he'd notice us, and yet he didn't give us away. I don't get it. Is he against us or on our side? Which is it? You got the information? Yep, it's called Rie's Heart-Wrenching Diary, a library of top-secret Kamishiro information. We've got a perfect copy. We'll wait to do the decrypting until we get back. That's excellent. Get out of there as soon as you can. All the confusion going on now, you should be able to leave right through the front entrance. But can we leave the eaters at the preview venue? Eat-in servers are shut down for the time being, so there shouldn't be any more victims today. I understand your desire to get rid of the eaters, but think about it. Making contact with one would run the risk. I have to go, but I'll leave the stream open for the algo. Thank you, Blast. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Making contact with one risk. Well, I think I already read that. Roger that. Demosuke. Let's get back to the agency. All right, let's go. Wait, was the boss just supposed to be the eater? Would you be willing to play Yena Dream Barbecue? Maybe. Is it the same Anna that I'm thinking about? The one who's blue and yellow? And is... Maybe I'll consider it. There was official word from Kamishiro that the eater appeared at the preview event. It seems like Kamishiro claimed that the hackers with malicious intent interrupted the preview. The press is in an uproar, reporting that the hackers caused some of the participants to develop Eden syndrome. Uh-oh. No, this one is red and white. But it's still like a double-colored cyber woman, right? Oh, come on, they've got to be kidding. Blaming anything that bad that happens onto them on hackers? I mean, we did sort of hack into them. We did sort of hack into them. That did happen. That did happen. You know that did happen. Put it this way, hackers reap what they sow. Pardon me if that sounds a bit harsh. Still, this brouhaha. Ooh, good to see brouhaha not in the wild. Makes it easier for you to slip in unnoticed. Pseudo saw that what we were doing. He didn't say anything. What? It doesn't make sense. Interesting. It might be the reason. It might be. Oh, hold on. The reason why might be in here. This is what we found in the secret room. Rie's heart-wrenching diary. As expected, a library of top-secret Kamishiro information. It was encoded with advanced encryption, but I finally decoded it just a short while ago. And what was inside? The Paradise Lost. Oh, no. Oh, I don't like the name of that. You know, I was thinking that Rie might have, like, given the way she looks, she would have like a Lilamon, or like a Lilymon, or like a Rosemon. But given the name of the Paradise Lost plan, I'm guessing that she probably has like a Lilithmon and maybe a Lucimon. She probably has some demonic Digimon, I'm not gonna lie. Or maybe she has, like Lady Devimon. Ooh. All according to Paradise Lost Keikaku. Have you heard of it? Nope. Well, this is the first I've heard of it. It seems that Kamishiro is controlling the digital waves to execute some large-scale plan. So these digital shifts that keep happening lately are being caused intentionally by Kamishiro? It might be slightly misleading to say that. Kamashiro's goal for the Paradise Lost plan to succeed. Oh no, Kamashiro's goal is for the Paradise Lost plan to succeed. The digital shifts are simply a side effect of that. The upscale, gosh. See? Continuing problem where I read too fast and words smashed together. The upcoming large-scale update to Eden is part of that plan, it seems. Okay, but what is the Paradise Lost plan? Well, unfortunately, the documentation doesn't describe the plan itself at all. That's really bad documentation, then. That said, what is included, and this is very interesting, is the name of the individual responsible for developing the plan. The person responsible, who the heck is it? Cut the suspension and tell us. Oh, knew it. Akemi Suodo. Say what? That old guy? And there was one other interesting piece of information in there. It's about the first victim of Eden syndrome. There was a closed beta test run 8 years ago before Eden cyberspace was open to the public. And during that test, there was an accident brought about due to unforeseen errors. One of the individuals involved never regained consciousness and became the first Eden syndrome patient. The first victim, who was that? I bet it was Yuki's brother. This is a topic for our next investigation. Oh, come on! I can't believe it. They've been running Eden all this time, hiding this information when there have been victims going back 8 years. That is what makes big companies so scary. They refuse to stop for something so trivial. This is why this intel is so valuable. We've got to share it with Detective Matayoshi. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Well, you've really gained something this time. Excuse me. Demon can't put 2 and 2 together? What do you mean I can't put 2 and 2 together? What do you mean I can't put 2 together? Is it not Yuko's? It's Yuko. Why did I say Yuki or Yuka? It's Yuko. I keep forgetting people's names. It's Yuko. Was there no info on my father? Satoru, 2 plus 2 is fish? No, it's 4. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. No, at the very least, there wasn't anything in the data that was brought back. There was nothing that looked like that in there. The only other stuff was some trashy panties. So were they lace or no, don't tell me. I see. Sorry I wasn't able to do more. Thank you for their help though. Please excuse me. Sorry, Yuko. Wait, hang on a sec. I might not be able to help anymore. Ooh. Seems like there's something on her mind. Hey, Tomosuke, go after her and see if you can talk to her. You heard her, right? Her brother has Eden syndrome. Someone might be blackmailing her to keep her mouth shut. I'm not explaining about what it will become obvious when the twist comes. Alright. And then to have Eden, her father's dream, hijacked by that Kishibe woman. Your body being the state it didn't gives you a stake in all this too. I'm not in a position to comfort her and encourage her. I mean, you're not really good at that sort of thing. So thank you for relegating that to me. But you're good at that, yeah? I mean, I suppose I am. Go on then. Here I go, comforting again. I revised my opinion on you, I'm losing it. I've revised my opinion of you, little kid. You value your friends more than I thought. Rosalina Mario? She's my favorite of the princesses. I like her all right. Are we still on this whole Gunner chart thing where I rank and everything? Is that still going on? Do you not have enough data for your sick, twisted little chart, Sue? All right then. But active encouragement is better than verbal. I've got a new coffee idea. Oh! No. This is special. Oyster sauce. Oh! For extra punch, or do you prefer apple cider vinegar? No, Errata, you're screwed. Well, at least it's not me. At least it's not me. At least it's not me. Yes, you're up 8 points and 2 points and you're full-blown gooner. Well, I'm not going to tell you any more then. I'm going to keep my secrets. Demosuke, what is it? Was there something else? What is wrong? What is wrong with her? What is wrong? What is wrong? Inker, you're asking what is wrong with Kyoko? You might want to go back and watch the other stuff. There's a lot wrong with her. Kishabe might not be the only one who is a landmine woman, just a different kind of landmine. Do you want me to give you a hint? No, I'd rather be surprised. Did you come after me because you were worried about me? Yeah, more or less. Thank you very much. Can I ask you something? Sure. Do you want to return to your original body? I prefer that, yes. Yes, I see, that makes sense. Why am I asking you something so obvious? My hesitation has gone away. I'm going to try to do what I obviously should be doing. Well, that was easy. I must be going. Goodbye. It wasn't me. You know, I should feel bad for Errata, but I feel like he deserves that. He deserves that for being so tsundere. Like I said, he and Yoki are just different types of tsundere, but I think this is a good point to leave off. Yeah, I think this is a good point. I'm going to be back tomorrow, probably around 2:30 p.m. CST. I might have my schedule out there before then. I'll try to make sure, you know, I shouldn't have any excuse for not having it out earlier. I'm not sure if I'm going to be playing Digimon all week, because I do kind of want to get through this so I can get to Hacker's Memory, and then later I can get to Time Stranger. But we'll see. I might, if I can stream it correctly, I think this weekend, maybe I'll do it tomorrow, or maybe I'll do it Wednesday. I was talking to Lulu about this on her stream, but the Ocean Hunter, there is a copy of the Ocean Hunter, the arcade game, which someone put on itch.io. They made a port of it to itch.io. I'm going to try to stream it. It's might be a little difficult because I want to play the Ocean Hunter on stream, which if I do it probably will be a shorter stream, because the arcade game Ocean Hunter is not a very long game. The Ocean Hunter. How many times can I say the Ocean Hunter, the Ocean Hunter, the Ocean Hunter before it loses meaning? Who knows? But yeah, expect to see me tomorrow, probably playing more Digimon, especially since I guess we're really getting to the thick of it now. We're almost halfway through the game. We're on we're going to be on chapter 10 soon, so. Otherwise. Until next time, my demongrels. Fare thee well. Bye-bye.